What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Dirty South Podcast. It's your host, Headhunter Nick. I'm back with that boy Wicc.
Yes, sirski.
And that boy Two-Tone Zach over there. He skedaddled
The
on out of here the
muffins.
last episode. He
Yeah, he
skedaddled his
ducked us the last
ass.
episode.
He ducked last
Hey.
episode. So let's go ahead and get started. So Michigan whooped y'all ass. Forward, sideways, and side to side. Forward, backwards, and side to side. I mean,
Trash.
they
Yeah.
had y'all asshole hanging out.
Now let's talk about how Bama has you niggas in the Draymond Green.
Hold on. We on your ass first. We gonna get to
been
me.
happen. We gotta get on you.
We gonna get to me. All right. Nah. See, you thought you was gonna skedaddle on out of here, then come back, and then you thought we was gonna forget. Nah, we playing this shit the last episode.
This is all playing.
We playing this shit.
My team lost by 6 on the road, and we outgained in yards.
Don't give me that
Your
bullshit.
team got
Don't give me
their
that
ass
bullshit.
whooped.
So
We
you
lost by
outgained
3
the yards and still
We
lost.
lost by 3.
Nigga, y'all
You got
down
more yards and
17,
still didn't
10
contribute a
or
point.
something like that.
They spammed halfback dive at y'all ass once again. 3 years in a row.
They didn't, nigga. Did you watch the game?
I'm just
No,
fucking
they
with you.
didn't,
I'm
bro.
just fucking with you.
Their quarterback only had like 100-something passing yards, though.
Nah, Kyle McCord the reason y'all lost, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Gone.
And Ryan Day. And Ryan Day pussy ass as a head coach. Soft ass. Nigga scared of the weight room. Nigga, he was still, bro. When I knew Ohio State was not finna do shit was when literally the 2023 season, the one we're in right now, happened. It literally started. And he was still complaining about the Peach Bowl from it was 2022/2023. Hell, the game happened in both years, basically.
You talking about when they missed that kick?
Yeah. And he was still bitching about that game because of the Marvin Harrison hit. And I'm like, bro, it's a whole new season. You need to focus on this season and win this season. And when I saw he was doing that shit, I was like, yeah, bro. They're not beating Michigan.
They don't want it for real.
Well, lo and behold, Nick, our team got the same record. So, hey.
Right. Well, actually,
but one team is significantly better than the other one.
We got one more win than y'all.
Significantly better is the stretch, Wick.
No, bro. Ohio State is y'all are good. Don't get me wrong. Y'all not ass, but y'all not better than no SEC team besides
We're better than a lot of SEC teams.
Y'all ain't better than us or Bama.
We're better than Georgia.
Y'all are not.
Look,
no, y'all
you
are not.
Georgia fans,
you're not better than Georgia.
Y'all wanted to see Florida State. Y'all did not want to rematch OSU.
We would have kicked y'all's ass. I ain't gonna lie. We lost.
They would have did y'all the worst way.
We lost because of a field goal. Same way y'all did. We lost because of a field goal. Michigan beat y'all's ass.
Field goal kicker, Nick.
Well, here's the thing. It wasn't our kicker's fault. It was our fucking lineman's fault for fucking false starting. It was a 45-yard kick, and he false started and made that bitch a 50-yard kick, and then he damn near made the kick. That's the thing. Noah Ruggles
by a country mile.
Noah Ruggles, he almost kicked his shit out the fucking frame of the TV, bro. Like that shit.
The cameraman had to pan and look.
Look, man.
Our kicker hit the crossbar, bro. Our kicker hit the crossbar.
Your kicker didn't even.
I couldn't even be that mad because I was like, bro, like I wasn't even mad at our kicker. I was mad at our fucking lineman because it's a field goal, bro. Here's the thing: I used to long snap, right? I used to long snap on punts and extra points.
What didn't you do on the field? Why do you be doing these weird ass jobs? Just play football, bro.
Here's the thing:
long snapping. Here's the running back.
I was good at a lot of shit, and I played at a piss poor school. All right, but. Regardless,
home with the Patriots.
Yes, we fucking suck. We sucked then, and they suck even worse now. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I've been a long snapper before. Like I used to long snap on punts and field goals, bro.
How was that blocking work?
We don't, because it can't hit the center.
Oh, fair enough.
So I would snap. So literally, we did, and literally every other team we played against did, because I was on the field goal block team too. So when other teams were kicking field goals, I, would go block the shit. So literally the holder, shit, damn near. Shit. The holder would just say ready. So basically what that means is there's no cadence. The snapper decides when he wants to snap the football, because it has to be such a perfect snap to where they're not going to put you on a cadence and rush you. You just snap that bitch when you're ready. But as a lineman, your literal objective is just to look at the ball, bro. And then you don't even have to know when the ball is snapped. Like, you can literally be a step late and still get your block in because it's a fucking field goal. They have to literally come through you. Pause. And
That's gay.
I was just making sure. I was just making sure. So it's like, what the fuck you false starting for? All you gotta do is be in your stance and literally not move. You don't even have to get out your stance for real. Like, just fucking stay there.
And they not gonna call like you have to be really bad on a false start for them to call it on a field goal.
Yes, because they low key let you get away with all types of shit on field
Yeah, you
goals.
can grab somebody in the net. You can do anything in the field goal. It's
Shit.
a big pile of men.
Shit, my silly ass, I used to long snap. I used to move the ball forward a yard. Like, I be snapping the ball, I move that bitch forward a yard. Rev would not give a fuck. Because it was just like, it's a snap,
Yeah,
And then
any other area, like that's a snap infraction. You going back, you might as well go ahead and get ready for that 60-yarder game.
field goal, they just like, yeah, just do what you gotta do, bro. But yeah, there's no reason for him to move. And that 5 yards made a difference because in Saban, bro, Nick Saban is such a good fucking coach, bro. I hate that because he called a timeout. Because here's the thing, you could tell, like I said, I played special teams. And fun fact, at my high school, our special teams coach used to coach at Clemson. Like, he was there when Deshaun Watson was there and shit.
So what went wrong with y'all?
I don't know. But, I don't know. But anyway, he was like, so he knew shit, right? So got to a point where I knew when a kicker was going to make a kick before he kicked it or not. So I can tell this by body language. So when our kicker stepped up there with that 45-yard kick, I was like, oh yeah, he finna drill that shit. It's on the hash he likes too. I was like, yeah, he finna drill that shit. And Nick Saban called a timeout. I was like, oh shit, this might make a difference here. And then I was like, all right, 45 yards. It's still 45 yards. We gonna be fine. Then this nigga jumps. Now we back another 5. And I'm like, he finna miss this shit. I knew right there. I was like, well,
the football guys put in play for him to miss that. Like, that was too much going on for him to just.
And our kicker's a freshman, so.
Oh, yeah, he was scared.
I was like,
down the leg,
SEC championship, 3-peat on the line. And then here's the thing, it wasn't even a bad kick. Like, he damn near made it. It doinked off the upright, the inside part of the upright. So, like, a lucky bounce, and that bitch is in there. And the game would have went to overtime.
Y'all would have lost.
I doubt it.
Y'all would have lost because y'all are fucking soft. Baby shit.
Y'all were soft.
They were running through y'all shit the whole game.
They did run through y'all shit the whole game.
They were throwing on our asses. They were throwing. They were not. Look, them running backs weren't doing shit. We was fucking their ass up.
Georgia defense.
I know at Ohio State, y'all don't know how to stop a running back. But hey, at Georgia, now Jalen Milroe
stop the damn quarterback.
Georgia literally produces.
That's true.
Milroe was driving his damn way with y'all. Kirby not spotting up to send a spot.
We had 2 spies. We would play with 2 spies.
They was getting fucked up.
Well, here's the thing. Milroe in the first half really was not running on us. I think when he got to like the halfway through the fourth quarter, I remember there was a graphic. He had 14 carries for 25 yards. This nigga was going nowhere. He wasn't even averaging 2 yards a carry. So I was like, all right, well, we're actually doing our job with Jalen Milroe, and the Bama running backs didn't do shit. So we were just getting cooked by receivers, really. That was really it. We were just getting
fucking bird.
We were getting, and then Dalen fucking Everett. Oh my gosh, I can make an episode about how ass Dalen Everett is. The shittiest fucking corner in SEC history. Number 6 for the Georgia Bulldogs from Norfolk, Virginia. This nigga's ass, all right. And if he sees this episode, I want him to know I'm talking about him. Dalen Everett, you fucking suck. I'm not gonna lie to you. And if you ever want to see me on the field and run a one-on-one, we can fucking do it. I don't care. I put my money where my mouth is. You fucking suck, my nigga. Because there is
He go out there lock you up. You looking crazy.
Shit, he ain't locking me up.
He gonna jam this nigga Nick out the line.
Shit, he ain't jamming me. He ain't jamming me. Shit, he ain't jamming me. Shit, unlike him, I've seen a weight room before.
Nick on him with a what?
Shit, I run over his ass. I don't give a shit. Look,
you can't do that.
Well, shit, before the ball's thrown within 5 yards, I can do what the fuck I want to do.
So, I got a question, Nick. How does it feel that you're going to be sitting on the couch watching the Orange Bowl.
How did it feel? How did it feel sitting on the couch this week? Because you're the only nigga who
Yeah,
didn't
you didn't
play.
even
You
play.
didn't even play. Your biggest rival, the reason why you play. You talked all
That's
that
it.
shit. November
We didn't
25th.
pay. You
November
can you can
25th.
say that all you want to. Guess what though? My team didn't take an L
Because
this week.
here's the thing. I was
You can't
never.
say that.
Here's the thing. I was never talking shit about. Oh, we gonna whoop Bama's ass. Oh, Bama trash, nigga. If anything, they were. I was silent because I knew what could possibly happen. It's Nick Saban still over there.
I
I
knew what
knew
was gonna happen.
shit. I was like shit. This could very well this could happen. But then again, I'm like okay. I've seen Georgia play. I've seen Bama play. Bama makes mistakes, and if Georgia just
Not no more though. They
but
not
this
as much anymore.
but this game right here, and Bama did make mistakes in the game. They did, but I mean, I can't even complain. I can't be upset. Bama straight up outplayed Georgia. They outplayed Georgia. They outcoached Georgia. They played football the way it was meant to be played. It was that simple. I can't even be mad. Now our offensive coordinator, he another reason too. Because Dalen Never's
I
been
don't
getting
want to
cooked
hear
all year.
shit. I don't want to hear that fire. I don't want to hear nothing about Mike Bobo. You
Mike
niggas was
Bobo's
averaging
ass.
40 points a game, and then Bama came in and tapped on that ass.
Here's the
I don't
thing.
want to hear nothing about Mike Bobo.
Here's the thing about Mike Bobo. Even his first stint at Georgia, he always did that shit in the regular season. Oh, 40 points a game. We're scoring 30, 40 points a game in the regular season, which that's cool. What do you do in the big games? He fucking chokes like calling bullshit out. Like what the why are you calling a reverse in your end of the field for what? And then here's the thing. It was one of them plays where even if it worked, it was a bad call because it wasn't going to work because, oh, Georgia executed it to perfection. It was only going to work if Bama completely fucked up. And Bama wasn't going
Yeah.
to fuck up. It was a piss poor call. And of course it was a fumble. Of course it was because, it was one of them games where, you know, nothing was going right for us anyway. You know, I mean, nothing. There were plays where we normally make that we didn't. So calling some shit like that is like, what was the
Yeah, because y'all
point?
not playing D3 schools.
It-
You're actually
it-
playing a real football team.
we played real football teams. We played Ole Miss. We beat Missouri. We beat.
Ole Miss don't count.
I gotta
Are you
admire
sure
how
about
much.
that? Are you sure about that? Are
I
you really
gotta
sure about
admire how much Wicc talks to be a
But they
Mississippi
barely beat
State
us.
fan.
they beat y'all? They didn't beat
They
Because
us.
barely beat us.
He
being
didn't
a
beat us
Mississippi
at
State
all.
Bro,
fan
we
is
had no
years of
offense. We had an
acting.
interim head coach in there.
Sounds like
His
Michigan
excuses.
whole
had
coaching
one.
staff is
That didn't
interim.
matter.
Michigan had one, and Michigan whooped their ass.
They
We're
beat us
talking,
like
you're
chicks, nigga.
talking Mississippi State with Michigan. Those are two different animals. Like, we're talking about, like, a cub going against a full grown ass
All
grizzly.
them damn junior
Like,
colleges over there, and y'all can't recruit shit.
that's not our fault. That is not our fault. Because you got to think about it. Everybody from our team, when Mike Leach came, all were from like Pac-12 schools, all air raid people. So then a fucking, you got people, a
Who run the
quarterback that
football?
only knows air raid, and you're trying to teach him in 5 games how to run fucking slants and fucking make stretches and shit. He don't know how to do that. He don't know how to hand off the ball. He just throw that bitch 50 times a
Hold on.
game.
Why did you choose? Why did you choose to be a Mississippi? You could have chose up on Ole Miss at least.
Because, bro, if I would pick Ole Miss, that means I would be defiling myself as a human being.
All right. So when did you make the
Well, here's the
decision
thing.
to
Look
be
at
a,
Ole
a
Miss.
Mississippi State
Ole
fan?
Miss is
On
racist.
November
It's
1st,
racist.
2002.
November 1st, 2002. What happened November 1st, 2002?
My
Nigga,
birthday, nigga.
nigga was born.
I was born.
and
Like,
and y'all stole a national championship from Miami, but that's another episode for another time too. Anyway,
Ohio State?
yeah, that's another.
Oh,
That's
yeah, we didn't steal it. I mean, shit, they got their ass whooped.
no, they did. They really beat y'all. So the ref was like,
Hey,
yeah, you
that
know,
was
but
just a
nah, bro.
bad
Like,
mistake. You chose that. Like, I remember the day I chose to be an Ohio State fan. It was the best day of my life.
because they won.
they won.
Bandwagon ass nigga.
I
They
get a
won.
pass, though. I'm from Ohio, so I get a pass.
Oh, well,
Oh,
then that's different. See, I'm
okay,
from
okay,
Mississippi. That's
okay,
different.
okay. That makes
And,
sense.
like, you got to think, I'm on the side of Mississippi where it's mainly, like, state.
Yeah.
Well, really, it's LSU, but I'm in Mississippi, so it's different. But
Nick
it's
didn't have a
mainly,
chance because Coach Dan would have beat that UGA into him anyway.
Like, come on, bro.
Miss Drew
Look,
would have whooped
look.
that.
I'm about to say, look, it ain't even my dad. It's my mom that would have beat my ass. Look, my
I
dad,
feel it.
my dad would have sat there with his arms crossed about some. Beat his ass. Beat his ass till he get it right.
But
Shit,
yeah,
be
bro.
be a cold day in hell if I walk in the house and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a Georgia Tech fan, bitch.
Mississippi State, those these last few years, Mississippi State would have been a good team if we played in the Pac-12. If we any other fucking conference, it's cooked. It's cooked. Air raid worked for one game.
And
That
y'all
shit
can
worked for one
look,
game.
and y'all can low key half ass cover too. Like y'all's defense ain't that bad.
It's
Like
not bad, bro.
it's
We would
not
dog
bad
walk the Pac-12 if it existed.
If it existed.
if it
All right.
existed.
RIP
R.I.P.
the
the
Pac-12,
Pac-12.
bro.
Yes, bro.
All right,
Even though every team in there is hot garbage,
yeah,
it's okay
but
because
yeah,
we still love them. They gave us memorable moments like Marshawn Lynch whipping the injury card and shit like that.
nah,
What's the dude's name? LeGarrette Blunt punching that dude square in the face. Like Pac-12 got moments, but they just not good, bro.
Yeah.
it was funny. I used to really like Boise State too. Like back in the day, I was like,
I
yo,
used to
because
love you.
their
Okay, let's be
uniforms were
honest.
clean, bro.
You didn't like Boise State. You liked the blue field.
I like the uniforms and the
That
They
blue
weren't better
field.
than Oregon's.
that's maturing, bro. Maturing is realizing you never liked Boise State. You only
No
like
one
the
ever
blue
liked
field.
Boise State. We
No,
like that blue field,
well,
bro.
here's the thing. I never liked Boise State because when I was a kid, Boise State came to the Georgia Dome and whooped our ass. Yeah,
I mean, yes, they
people
were
don't even
kind of good
remember that.
then.
People don't even
That's
remember
like
that.
what I guess that's kind of like Statue of Liberty when they were in that Statue of Liberty play against
Yeah,
Oklahoma and
because we
shit.
came in there with them god awful uniforms. I don't even know what the fuck that shit was. We came in there with them sorry ass uniforms that Ohio State ended up taking from us, and made it look better. Like they, I don't
You
know
talking about the
how.
all black joints?
You talking about the gray shoulders with the red
And it had that
and then
stripe
the
down the
helmet
middle.
with the red. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And they made it look better.
The worst college outfits I've ever seen in my life is Florida when they had that gator green shit on with
Yeah,
the scales.
that shit
That
was
shit is
bad.
awful.
That shit was horrendous. But we don't get into these conference championship games. Number 8, Alabama ends Georgia's 29 game win streak, 27-24 victory in the Big Ten. Okay. I was completely fucking wrong. Now here's the thing. I didn't say
I
Iowa
was
was
wrong
gonna beat
too.
Michigan. I didn't say Iowa was gonna beat. I just said they had a chance. They did have a chance.
They did have a chance for a
Did y'all
long
see the
time in that
shit?
game. It was 7-0
Oh
for a long time in that game.
Yeah, and Iowa was like, you know what? And there was a story. So there's a bar in
Oh,
Iowa,
I was
right?
just about to talk about that.
There was a bar in
Niggas
Iowa.
was getting drunk all night.
They were like, okay, we're gonna offer free drinks until Iowa scores.
Niggas was getting drunk all night.
Niggas just gave away drinks the entire game.
The entire night for 4 hours straight. They were
Two more,
passing out
hey,
free
two
beer.
more quarters in a football game. Them boys would have been out of business, boy.
Oh yeah,
Oh God. Oh, hey, y'all, we ain't got no more beer, bro. Get the fuck on, bro.
bro, this shit actually crazy though. Like as a Division 1 team, how is your offense that bad? Like nigga, y'all might as well just run a triple option at this point. Like you might as
Yeah,
well.
it worked. It worked for some schools,
Shit, Navy, look, Army and Navy, they putting up some points with it. Hell,
but no,
y'all,
Army throwing that bitch now though.
they doing a mix now. They kind of, they doing a
But
mix.
Navy,
Yeah,
Navy,
that
Navy
triple
not
option,
gonna stop running that
that
bitch.
triple option shit gotta go.
Well, here's the thing.
Navy only
It
run the
don't
ball
work.
Here's the
because
thing.
it's
Here's the
cardio
thing.
for the
Here's the
field.
thing. Here's the thing. I'm a big triple option supporter. I love the triple option because here's why. Here's why.
That
Because
shit
I
sucks.
grew up running the shit. All right, my pops grew up running the shit in high school. He taught the shit to me. Hell, Commerce High School to this day has like the third longest playoff streak in the state of Georgia, and they win again this year. But anyway, I grew up running this shit, and like it is actually the most unstoppable offense when ran to perfection. If you run that
You
shit
gotta have
like
the line to back that up
I'm
though.
gonna
You
say you
gotta have
gotta
the
exactly,
have the
line,
athletes to
the
run
tight
triple
ends.
option.
You gotta
Like
have
if
the
a school like
fullbacks.
Bama ran triple option, that shit would look like the greatest
because here's the thing:
formation on earth.
Yeah,
Nebraska in 1995, arguably the greatest college football team of all time, was literally scoring 50, 60, 70 points a game running that shit.
yeah.
All right, they were whooping niggas' asses with that shit, bro. And
But like you gotta think, like when a school first implements something and it's foreign to the area, like if you bring triple option to the SEC, bro, it's gonna go crazy for like one game and they're gonna dog walk some big school and it's never gonna happen
well,
again.
here's the thing:
That's what happened with the air raid. When we brought the
every
air raid,
SEC team used to run it at one point. Like
yeah.
in the 70s, look, almost every SEC team ran it.
The air raid was all R.I.P. Mike Leach, but the
The
air raid
GOAT.
was always like a weak ass playbook to me.
It's a
Yeah,
terrible.
it's
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 terrible.
literally like when you play in Madden and it's just straight four verts the
Yeah,
whole
you
game.
just throwing Stevies up the whole game.
Yeah,
Like,
because like okay,
but
you
it worked though. When they brought it to the SEC, we ended up beating LSU after they
Y'all beat
came off that
LSU.
win. We beat LSU. Then we played who was that? Arkansas. We played Arkansas and got body bagged.
You
Then
want to
we
know
played
something
Kentucky and
crazy
got body bagged.
about that 2020 LSU game, Wick? I got a friend who's a Mississippi State fan, and I told him I got the messages still. I said, bro, y'all gonna beat LSU tomorrow by 10 points, bro. He was like, what? What make you say that? I'm like, it's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen. Just watch.
Bro,
Y'all gonna
I
beat
was
them
working at
motherfuckers.
Buffalo Wild Wings, bro, and me and my homeboy, who was a diehard LSU fan, watched that shit live, and I was dogging him the whole game. But I looked at our schedule, and my mindset at first, I was like, "Oh man, you see, what we just did at LSU. Man, we're gonna do that to them. We're gonna go crazy on them. They can't stop that, bro." I swear to God, I had a come to earth, a down to earth moment. I said, "Bro, they gonna figure this shit out, and it's over with." Because we put up 60 against LSU and
because
didn't even put up like 30 the rest of the season.
here's the thing with the air raid, it's a pass heavy offense. But here's the thing, literally passing, there's so much that can go wrong with passing. You can fumble, incomplete pass, sack,
Pig.
pick. All right, there's so much that can go wrong with literally throwing the football. And that's just the natural state of it. Whereas like running the football, the worst thing that can happen is a fumble or
Yeah,
tackle for loss. That's the
but
worst thing that can happen.
like I feel like I don't know what the air raid is. It's
And making that your whole offense,
different
it's
because
gonna
like
work
when they
here and
run the
there.
ball, when they actually run the ball, it's screenplays. That's their run. Their
Yeah.
run is a screenplay. It's awful football to look at.
Yes. And then
Yeah, air raid fucking sucks. But if you running on NCAA 14, that shit go
That's
crazy.
the great. No, no, it's not. No, it's not. That's not the best offense on
triple
NCAA
option.
I
14.
didn't say it was the best. I
It's
said it
not
was the
triple
best.
option.
I
It's
said
just
it's a good
base
offense.
base spread option. Base
Oh
spread
yeah, well
option
Oregon. I used to run that
with
shit on
Oregon,
Oregon.
dog walking
I used to
every
run
time.
that shit on
No,
Oregon.
and the crazy part is, it don't even got to be Oregon. You could go out there with Colorado, UCF, Navy, fucking Wake Forest, anybody. If the quarterback got at least a 75 speed and up, bro, they're taking off with that
See,
bitch,
here's the
bro.
thing.
Every
Like,
time.
I'm a little bit older than y'all. I'm a little bit older than y'all.
You go to
I
me by
grew up.
much.
I grew up playing NCAA '06. That was my first college football video game. No, no, it was '05 was, but '06 was my
Mine was
favorite.
Mine was which one had RG3 on the cover?
11.
11.
11. That was the first one. Though.
But yeah, I played '06, and if people still make YouTube videos like with NCAA '06 and like to be like doing dynasties and shit, the triple option is the most unstoppable offense in that game.
Yeah,
In that game, it was crazy because here's the thing: you're trying to stop 3 plays in one from going 3 yards. And here's the thing: teams run it now. They just run it out the shotgun with the RPO. It's still a
shotgun is the
triple
best
option.
formation.
It's
Shotgun is the best formation.
it's still a triple option. You just look, you either gonna hand it to your running back, option one, tuck that bitch as a quarterback, option two, or throw that bitch, option three.
Three options
Nah,
here.
I like when they do like so like it'll be like they're having a shotgun. They send a wide receiver in motion, and then you got three options where it's like you can hand it off to him,
Yeah,
tuck it,
Georgia, like that Georgia
or
Southern shit.
pitch it. Yeah, or like pitch it back. That should be
I'm
tough.
telling you, bro. I used to run that shit. Shit, I got the whole hand motion and shit. I used to
Yeah. Oh yeah.
really,
Oh, trust me, I got it.
I used to, shit. I used to be able to pitch that bitch with my left hand and everything, bro. I'm telling you, I used to run that shit. But you trying to stop 3 plays from going 3 yards, bro. And the thing with the video game aspect is the quarterback can get knocked the fuck out and he'll still get the pitch out there.
Still getting
Watch
perfect
it.
spiral
Watch it.
down the field bullet pass like
Whereas
something
like in
crazy.
real life, you gotta pitch that bitch right before you get hit. So
You
otherwise
got
you're
to
gonna
take that hit
fumble.
regardless.
But yeah, bro. Um, Iowa might as well run that shit because they fucking suck. Absolutely nothing. The Pac-12, another high-scoring game per usual. Number 3 Washington beats number 5 Oregon, 34-31. That game went about as literally
Yeah.
exactly how I
No
expected.
defense.
You
No
know,
defense. Just straight
Washington came, I
scoring.
ain't gonna lie. I watched that game. Washington came out with their head on fire. It
they're
was
good,
like
man.
20-7. I'm like, oh, they finna whoop their ass. Then Oregon, they just start putting some shit together and they just did what they do.
Bo Nix is
Choke.
not winning the Heisman, based off him simply losing to Washington twice. Which I mean, it's expected because Washington's a higher ranked team, but it's like you get two chances to do it, you still ain't did it. It's
And
like
it's hard to beat a team
how can we
twice.
respectfully give you the Heisman when you can't do that?
Can
And
It's
we?
hard.
Jalen Milroe, I know we talked about this last episode. Tell that nigga shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he's not winning the
Can we
Heisman.
make it a
He's
What is
requirement
he talking
that you
about?
have to win at least 10 games to win the Heisman? Because there is no way in hell Jaden Daniels should be up for it.
well. Here's the thing:
Why
the
not?
Heisman, the
It's not
Heisman
like he wasn't
Trophy,
balling.
the Heisman
He was the
Trophy
he's
is designed to go to the best
best
player in
quarterback.
college football.
Okay, but I get that, but it hasn't been that in 10 years. So
He's been the best
let's
quarterback.
be consistent.
Jonte Smith, Derrick Henry.
Well, yeah. Mark Ingram.
If you look
He
at
won it, yeah.
besides Lamar Jackson, if you look at everybody who done won a Heisman since the playoffs started, they either was in the national championship or won the national championship.
Well, here's the thing though: it's supposed to go to and Jaden Daniels. Here's the funny thing: he's literally like a college football version of like Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic, the way he plays, it's kind of like, you know,
Why?
you'll be watching the game, and it's like, okay, he'll have a bucket here, a bucket there, a rebound there, and it kind of lulls you to sleep. And then all of a sudden, like third quarter comes around, all of a sudden Jokic, 35 points, 15 rebounds, 12 assists. And you're like, when the
And you
fuck did he
blinked.
get this?
And you
When did
blinked.
this happen? I watched the game the entire time. When did he get this much? That's kind of like Jaden Daniels, bro. You'll watch him play, and it's kind of like, okay, he'll complete a good ball here, hit Malik Neighbors on a fade here, okay, have a little 20-yard run there. And then all of a sudden he's got 300 yards passing and 150 yards on the ground.
He ain't like he did none of
It's
that.
like, when the fuck did any of this
But you
happen?
know the crazy part is Jalen Milroe is the exact opposite. You will see him throwing dots the whole game. You pull up his stats, this nigga done threw for 187 yards. Like what?
Oh, bro,
I'll be like, what?
Jalen Milroe will throw like 30 dots, have like 50 long runs. Then you pull up the stat sheet. This nigga went 18 for 25, 120, and one touchdown.
And,
Like
it, and,
what?
and Carson Beck is similar to Jaden
The
Daniels in the
same
passing
way.
because it's like he'll throw he'll throw a little dink. And Georgia likes to run the football. Like we run it. Well, we don't run it as much as we used to, but we run it more than we did last season. We got Kendall Milton, Dejon Edwards. We had two other running backs, but they out for the whole fucking
You was
season.
calling Kendall Milton soft. I didn't forget.
Yeah,
You
he's
did
soft.
call Kendall Lynn
He,
soft.
he was soft. He toughened up. I'm not gonna lie to you. He toughened up. He proved me wrong because I've been saying he was soft for the past 2 years. I've been saying he was soft.
I'm
He
gonna
finally
say
started
this. I
running.
know we
I
gonna
don't
get
believe
there.
in getting
Oh,
running backs
bro.
from Cal anyway.
Yeah, they're all soft because they don't get
Yeah,
hit over
Cali don't
there.
got good. Cali,
Quarterbacks too.
Cali sucks, bro.
Cali's not.
The worst place for football.
Y'all
It's
just
the
had
best place to get a quarterback.
y'all
The
just have
worst
media.
place to.
Y'all just have media. Y'all got a bunch of cameras out there, so
They
that's why it
quarterbacks
looks
don't
like
be
y'all are better.
dogs though. Like they be good, but they don't be dogs though. Like me personally, bro. Like being an Ohio
Tom
State
Brady was a
fan,
dog.
I miss when we was getting our quarterbacks from the trenches, dog. I'm talking Fort Worth, Texas, Cleveland, Ohio, the DMV, fucking Philly. Ever since we done started doing this Cali bullshit,
All y'all
that's when
quarterbacks
it
from the
all went wrong.
trenches have
Ryan
panned
Day.
out to
That's that
absolutely
Ryan Day.
nothing.
Because Ryan Day soft ass want to go out to Cali and get them little pansy ass football players, and then
I mean, Urban was
eventually
in the trenches with it. New Heights, Cleveland Heights, nigga.
Urban Meyer is a hood nigga, bro.
Yeah, he
Urban
real
Meyer,
life. He a nigga, bro.
Urban Meyer is a hood nigga, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Do you see how he was running Florida, bro? Like that is
No, can I? Yo, the documentary that they made for that team did
bullshit
not do it
documentary.
justice.
What
Terrible
was the
doc.
I need
documentary?
that. No,
Zach told me about it because I was like, because I hadn't seen it yet. I saw it a little bit later after everybody. And I asked Zach, I was like, "Yo, is it even worth the watch?" Because I've been hearing mixed reviews about it. And he was like, basically, if you know college football, like they don't say anything in that documentary that
Bro, all
everybody
we
it
need a
doesn't
did
already
was
movie.
know.
We need a real
glorify
deal
Tim
movie.
Tebow and Urban Meyer. That's all it did.
And then it didn't talk about, oh, Janoris Jenkins had a dead body in his house. It doesn't talk about the whole Aaron Hernandez
That he didn't
situation.
do that though. He didn't do that. That
I
wasn't
know he
him.
didn't do it. I know he didn't do it, but it's like, the body was in his house. He
Aaron
did talk about
Hernandez,
the
the Pouncey
Pouncey
twins.
twins. He didn't talk about
Cam Newton. They didn't mention
Cam
Cam Newton
Newton.
one time.
Cam
Cam Newton
Newton.
was on that team. Like, bro, that team is nuts. That's the best team.
Tim
That is the
Tebow and
most
Cam Newton
troublesome
were
team.
on the same fucking roster,
And it's
bro.
crazy because the backup quarterback ended up being the best player from that team.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Florida '07, and I really hate to say this
And he
as an
stole
Ohio State
computers.
fan, but Florida '07 was lit, nigga. Everybody was on campus in '07.
Percy Harvin lighting the fuck up before. Now here's the thing. I don't know why that was a big deal because like that is a very common thing in college football
Yeah,
anyway.
Plaxico
But for
Burris
players
used to
to
get
spark
high
up for
every
the game,
day.
Yeah, that's a very common thing in college football.
But nah, what was I?
Look, Berkmar High School too.
I was gonna say Meadow Creek High School, but niggas popping yerks before the game.
Yeah,
Crazy business.
Oh
Some
man, that's
shit.
crazy.
yeah, bro. But like, dang, bro, that Georgia shit. Playing high school football in Georgia was lit as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie
No
to you.
cap.
No, but didn't Cam Newton like steal a computer or he like tamper with the
Yeah,
with the
he was stealing laptops
He stole
and selling
laptops.
them.
yeah. And then he was messing with the what was that? The recruiting and shit, right? Cause he was
That was
getting
his dad.
recruited by Mississippi State and
His
shit.
dad did that.
Yeah, and his dad was like, "Nah, I'm gonna go to Florida."
I ain't gonna lie,
Cam Newton.
it'd be hard to think about like dudes like Tim Tebow and Cam Newton. Them dudes used to be dead broke, bro.
Yeah,
And
they weren't getting paid
it's
a
crazy
single.
how that whole team sat here and did everything. Like Aaron Hernandez went to jail for killing people. The Pouncey twins are awful humans. Janoris Jenkins, and that team was led by a pastor.
Yeah,
That team was
Crazy.
led by a pastor.
yeah.
Hold on, didn't somebody was that Miami or was that Florida where one of the teammates killed another teammate?
That was Miami.
That was
Oh
my
well, yeah. Florida football
And
in
then do
general.
you see the picture the Miami do? Like they got like a banner of the guy who got killed, right? On the ground. And they taking a knee around it and everything. And everybody else got their eyes closed and everything. And the guy who killed him is staring at it like, bro, dude had like no remorse. I'm like, that picture was fucking insane, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Florida football needs help, and
Yeah.
LSU because that boy Jamarcus Russell was off that lean, and
Oh my gosh, Jamarcus Russell. Arguably one of the more talented quarterbacks of all time. I'm talking about
he would have
talent.
been great if they would have let him sip lean.
As far as like talent goes, probably the most talented football player, most talented college quarterback of all time. As far as just straight talent goes, I didn't say greatness, I didn't say achievement, I didn't say accomplishment, I just said straight talent.
Okay.
All
I ain't gonna
right.
lie, bro. I
Oh,
watched
he can throw
Marcus
he can throw
Russell
70
tape.
yards on one knee. Oh, okay.
Let me well, first disclaimer, because we're 32 minutes in. We did have notes for today, y'all.
We just talking.
Yeah,
we just talking.
that's true. That's
But
true.
I watched Demarcus Russell tape, and nothing really caught my eye when I seen that shit.
Yeah, I was never just like, oh my god, look
Yeah,
at him.
I was never
He was
impressed
just
with
a big
Demarcus
dude
Russell.
who could throw the ball.
So I never got what the hype. To me, he was a big ass quarterback that could throw. That was it.
Arm talent. That's the thing. Like he was a big black pocket passer. Like and was actually good at it when he was in college.
Yeah.
So
They got a
that's
nigga a blank tape and he said, man, I watched all that.
he
Why
said,
you
"Oh
lie
yeah."
like that?
So, oh yeah, I was looking at
I would
coverages
at
and
least
shit.
turned it on just to see, just in case.
Yeah, but
All right,
anyway, so number 7
Texas.
Texas, they blow out Oklahoma State 49-21. No surprise there. Shout out to the homie Nick Martin, bro.
A dog. Nick
Homie
Martin's
almost
a
got a
dog.
homie almost got a pick six.
Nick
Yeah, but
Martin.
Almost? I thought he did get one. Oh, no,
he
he
got
did
close.
almost get it.
So like as far as like why we didn't record in the past like week or so, yeah, it was. I had to play Texas and we got our ass kicked. So nothing new there. Being a good player on the team that gets the shit kicked out of them. But anyway, ACC. Number 4 Florida State beats number 14 Louisville 16-6. Florida State basically running the Wildcat the whole game, and Louisville What the fuck is Louisville doing, bro? Like,
I watched that game, bro.
They just be out there playing football, bro.
I
Like
watched
they,
that game. It was so frustrating
nigga just
because
out
they
there
was
running,
out
bro.
there
they just
full
playing football.
speed,
Like
bro.
they just they're good enough to win games. They're not good enough to be a good team with a
It's the
third string
ACC.
quarterback.
Well, here's the thing. It's the ACC. It's a
The all
bullshit
cap
ass
conference.
conference.
Everybody all cap. It's the all cap
Niggas are.
conference.
I ain't gonna
It's a
lie.
basketball conference,
I
bro.
won't be surprised if Florida State, Miami, Clemson all leave the ACC because they're not regarded as a Power Five conference anymore.
Yeah, they are.
They
Well,
can't be.
by technicality, yeah, but it's really
They can't be.
well, yeah. Pac-12 is gone now.
They have to be now,
We
unless you
might
want to
as
give
well
it
just
to
make two
unless you
big
want to give it
ass
to the
super
American
conferences, bro.
Sunbelt. Sunbelt got some good players in there. I mean, they got good teams in the
The
Sunbelt.
Bro, like half the Sun Belt can
Not
play.
bad.
They can
Yeah, they not
play
bad.
in the Power
Not just
Five.
half the Sun. Every team in the Sun
James
Belt made
Madison
a
is
bowl
one of
game.
the best schools I've seen in a minute. Because no way you sit there and you play FCS football for years, and then you come up into FBS where you playing
Start
big name
slapping shit.
schools, and you still top 25.
The only school that could kind of compete with North Dakota State in the FCS. And
South
they're
Dakota
good
State was South Dakota State kind of
this
sucked
year.
though.
Yeah, South Dakota State whooping ass now.
They
Hell,
was good a few years
they
ago.
damn near beat Iowa. Like last year, they damn near beat Iowa.
I was gonna say North Dakota State
Beat
actually
who?
beat
Niggas
Iowa.
Iowa.
Yeah,
Iowa's trash, bro.
they could beat
They
Iowa
breed
now.
good tight ends. That's tight end you, bro.
100%. Georgia, I say Georgia's probably a close second.
Just no, they're fucking
Well,
not.
not
Oh,
close, but I say they're second.
oh, not,
Not.
nigga.
I said
No,
okay.
y'all not.
We not close, not a close second, but we
We
are
just get
second.
Brock
Y'all
Bowers and
not
swear
even
to God,
Brock
third.
Bowers,
they're
Terrence Edwards, Brock Bowers, Terrence Edwards.
Them niggas ain't Brock Bowers ain't even in the NFL yet, so let's pipe down on
and
that,
I
brother.
don't even know the other dude you named.
Terrence Edwards, he played in like the 2000s.
Wait, this
Oh
nigga just tried to name two tight ends, one of which is still not in college. Claim tight end, you what the hell?
I'm claiming
no,
tight end
bro.
you. I don't give
Well,
a shit.
Iowa got
George Kittle,
Laporta, George
Laporta,
Kittle.
I know
Pinkett
Iowa
Hopkins,
is tight end you. I get it.
They
I
got
get it.
Noah Fant. They
I didn't say they weren't. They are definitely tight end you.
and you trying to say y'all are number two? You forgot. There is Notre Dame. There's Miami.
y'all
Okay.
nowhere near. Stop trying to throw yourself in the best thing ever, bro.
I was just naming shit, and that's the thing. I'm gonna claim shit and do the research later. All right.
Well, we see.
He tried to name. He tried to name two tight ends, one of which is still in college, the other one who we never heard of, and say we're a very close second for
We're a
tight end
close
too.
second. No, you're not.
Hold on. But yeah, fuck it.
Georgia tight ends. He finna see
I
a bunch of people he don't know.
I ain't looking this shit up. I'm not looking this shit up anymore. Fuck it. Cause most of them gonna be old as shit anyway.
All of them gonna be in the 70s where they still blocking.
Most
They're
of them
not
gonna
even
be old as
catching.
shit. But anyway, the final college football playoff rankings are out. Sorry, Zach, you can sit this one out. Number 1, Michigan. Number 2, Washington. Number 3, Texas. Number 4, Alabama. Number 5, Florida State. Number 6, Georgia.
You said Alabama with a thick country draw this thing.
It comes out from time to time. It does. But um, so do you think the committee fucked this up, or
No.
Yes, they did completely.
Ohio State should be in there?
They didn't even play in the conference championship. Didn't even play in the conference championship. And he's talking about they deserve to be in. What are you talking about?
I didn't say that. Nicholas did. I didn't say that.
How they get it wrong? Because that's the only reason you would say they got it wrong. Like
Michigan shouldn't be
Can
number
I
one.
explain
Michigan shouldn't have
myself?
made it.
Y'all can call me. Y'all can call me. But let me explain
I know
myself.
he
Michigan
wasn't
went
even on
undefeated.
TV.
I know
He wasn't even on
Michigan.
TV.
Let me explain before y'all. Can I explain before y'all start clowning, please?
All right, go ahead.
Go
All
ahead.
right, look, right. I figure, right. We were number 6. Y'all niggas ain't even gonna let me explain this, y'all.
Okay,
Bro, go ahead,
Go
because you keep
ahead.
saying we, and it's so funny, bro,
No,
because
no,
you
no.
know you're
Bro,
not supposed to be
I
in
don't even
there.
want to explain myself, bro.
Go
The
ahead.
committee, go ahead. The committee got it right, bro. The committee got it right, bro.
No, all right, we're going to let him go. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
All right, bro. You guys think, bro, right?
I'm taking my face off the camera, but go ahead.
All right, bro. I'm waiting on Nick, bro. Nick, let me
I'm
explain, bro.
listening, bro.
Please.
Bro,
Here,
take
go
your
ahead.
face off the camera, Nick.
All right, bro. So look, bro. The reason why I thought we was gonna be in, right? For one, we went 11-1, right? Our only loss was against the number one team in the country on the road by 6, right? Two teams ahead of us lost, right? So this is what I thought, right? Because when the way they did the graphic, they showed 5, then they showed 6, 4, and then 5. Bro, once I seen that Georgia and FSU was at the bottom, I was like, oh hell yeah, let's go. They did it, boy. We made it. Nigga, the look on my face when I seen that A come across the screen, bro, I was shitty, bro. Can't cap.
You
I
know
was
what? You want to know the funny part? They literally said on the TV. They said it's between 5 schools. You know, it's Alabama, Florida State, Texas, Georgia, and at no point was Ohio State even mentioned in that group.
I
You gotta think too, bro.
ain't gonna
They
lie.
ranked
Liberty,
Texas,
Liberty had a better chance than
Alabama,
you.
and UGA ahead of us, bro. They
He
trying to
said
say
Liberty,
we the worst one loss team, bro. We is not the worst one loss team.
but
Oh
y'all
man,
not the top 6.
y'all not top 6, bro. Y'all not.
Like
Y'all,
honestly, be
It's two
honest.
teams ahead of us that could beat us.
bro.
But you understand, you wouldn't
Everybody
even.
who was
You're
on
not
TV
even if you
played
were in.
yesterday.
You're
Everybody who
not
was on
going to the
TV played
championship.
this week.
It's only two teams ahead of us that could probably beat
Y'all
us.
not going to
They
the championship
played.
anyways.
They played.
Bullshit.
They
Y'all not
Is it
going.
played.
is it the
Who's
four
y'all gonna
best
beat?
teams or the four most deserving? Because if it's the four best teams, Ohio State should have been on that graphic.
Yeah, but it's not the four best teams. It's never been the
Not the
four
four
best
best
teams.
teams.
It's
It's not the
never.
four
It has
best
never
teams.
been the four best teams. The college football playoff thrives on ass whoopings and blowouts, bro. That's what it thrives on.
And that's the issue. If the
Ain't.
committee look in 2014 when they first announced the
Y'all not
playoffs,
beating Texas.
if the we gonna get to that. We
Whoa.
gonna get to that in
Y'all
a
wouldn't
quick
beat
second.
Texas.
We gonna get to
Y'all
that in a quick second.
y'all
We
wouldn't
gonna
beat
get to
Texas.
that in a quick second. But
He
anyways,
talking that shit. He
if the
talking that
committee
Are
would
shit.
they?
have came
But
out in
Nick, are they beating
2014,
Texas, bro?
huh?
Texas?
Because they not beat y'all. Not beating
Hell
y'all.
no.
Can't
I
beat
think
Yes, we
Alabama.
would
y'all
whoop
not beating
Texas.
Texas.
Yes, we would
Texas
whoop
No
beat
on
way.
Texas.
Alabama. Y'all would not beat Alabama.
We
So I
would beat
know for
Alabama, bro. There's only two teams ahead of us that would beat
be
us.
talking. He just be talking.
Wait. Who are those two teams? And I dare you to say Washington and Oregon.
It's not even
Say that
two. I
bullshit.
take that
Say that
back.
bullshit.
It's not even two teams. The only team ahead of us that could beat us is Michigan, and they barely did that. We will whoop Washington's ass. We will whoop Texas' ass. We will whoop Bama's ass. Don't get me started on FSU. That wouldn't even be a competition, and UGA wouldn't be much work either.
I ain't gonna lie. We butt fucking y'all, bro. Y'all niggas. I ain't gonna lie to you. We put Kyle McCord in a body bag.
Wait,
Niggas not competing
wait.
with us.
I could pull up 23 years of scores for your team.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Nah, that shit
Oh
was
man.
funny. That shit was funny.
So yes, the
Listen, this is
committee.
Bro,
this. I'm
bro.
finna name. I'm finna name every school that they done played this year, and this is the team that could beat Alabama, Indiana, Youngstown State, Western Kentucky, Notre Dame, Maryland, Purdue, Penn State. You got one. Wisconsin, Rutgers, Michigan State, Minnesota, and you lost to Michigan. At what
Who does
point?
your team beat this year, Nick? I mean, Wick.
Oh, you said Nick?
Oh, I was finna
Wick.
say.
Wick.
Ooh, I was
Wick.
finna
I
say.
know my see. That's what I just told you before we even started recording. I know my team sucks. I know.
Okay. You can't have an
But at the
opinion on
end of
this
the day,
matter.
I have to be a sports analyst. And as a sports analyst, your team is not winning, bro.
Y'all not, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Out of the six teams that are ahead of y'all, Georgia's Georgia's clapping y'all.
No, y'all are
And
not.
here's the thing. Here's the
Y'all
thing.
lost to Alabama, fam.
We and
That's
here's the
not
thing.
a bad school.
That's
That's
not a
not a
bad
bad
school.
L.
And Bama's
That's
whooping
not a
y'all ass
bad
too.
L.
Bama doing y'all way
No,
worse than
they're
we.
not.
Bama's gonna do y'all way worse than they
No
did
team
us.
ahead of
Cause they
us could beat us
barely.
but Michigan.
Okay, so you gonna sit here and
Bro,
look me in the fucking
Texas,
face. Hold
Texas,
on,
bro. Texas
hold
can
on,
beat
hold
y'all,
on,
bro.
hold on. You gonna look me dead in the face and say, "Oh, Michigan can beat us. Georgia can beat the shit out of Michigan, but we gonna beat the shit out of Georgia."
I
And
don't think
what?
y'all can beat Michigan.
We are dog walking Michigan. Them niggas are ran
You
by one
saying Georgia
player.
can't beat Michigan? Okay, hold on. I think what we need to do.
Alabama is mid. They no.
Mid,
Alabama was supposed
Mid?
to lose to Auburn. They
mid.
was fourth and 32.
and won.
And
They
That
what?
never
won.
sucks. We're not gonna let that slide.
A
We're
good
not gonna
team
let
is
that
going to win in
slide.
good and bad situations.
Alabama is trash.
Bro, did y'all play this week? Did y'all play this week? This is a lot of analyzm.
We didn't play
Analyzm.
this week, but we didn't take
Bro,
a L this week.
bro, like here's the thing. You saying two Big Ten teams are going to compete with two SEC teams. That's like saying you trying to compare like
Bro.
AFC like South to like NFC South. Those are two different things.
Bro, like y'all are not. I'm sorry. I know y'all want the Big Ten to be just big badass conference.
Yeah,
Y'all
like the
aren't.
Big Ten is good
Here's the thing. They
for the Big
designed.
Ten.
Let's look at the college football playoff. They literally designed the college football playoff to keep the SEC from winning because we kept whooping everybody's ass in the BCS.
Let's not
Bama,
say we. I mean, it was more of just like
everybody else
a
in the
few
SEC.
teams. It was like
Bro,
LSU, Alabama,
But here's the
Georgia
thing.
here and
It was
there.
always an SEC team. Well, here's the thing. Auburn,
Auburn,
LSU, Florida, Bama.
Florida, Bama.
All right, that's four teams right there. That's four teams who were literally running two entire decades, and then all of a sudden,
Big Ten has one
2014.
national championship.
All right, all of a sudden it was like, okay, we gotta do this. And I remember this. This is 2014. All right, this wasn't like it was 2002 where I was one. All right, and I'm just talking out my ass saying I remember it. No, I'm saying I was 13 years old when this shit happened, bro. They designed the college football playoff because they're like, damn, the SEC keep winning. We have to do something about this. Let's set up a playoff. All right,
And still, we were still whooping ass.
and it started working. It started working the first couple years. It was like, damn, okay, this shit actually working. And then Bama was like, okay, you know,
Watch this.
watch this. Y'all got y'all
Then
two.
Georgia double back said, "Watch this."
Hell, Clemson, the ACC. Well, I'm not gonna say the
Clemson
ACC.
said, "Watch
Clemson
this."
is an SEC team. I ain't gonna fake it.
Clemson was like, hold on, we gonna whoop some ass too. But the Big Ten, all y'all do is show up. Y'all are our warm
Y'all
up.
got one.
Y'all are our warm up game, bro. Y'all beat Bama. I'll give y'all that. I'll give y'all that. Y'all beat Bama. But other than that, y'all are literally just our warm up for when we play each other in the national championship. Or we play somebody else from the Big
Your
12.
team beat mine by 1 point, Nick, off of a missed field goal.
I'm
I
saying
wouldn't
in
call
general.
that a
I'm
warm up.
saying in general. I'm saying in general. I'm not saying Georgia and Ohio State. I'm saying SEC versus Big Ten. Y'all are our warm up for
What you
the
gonna
national
do? So what you
championship.
gonna do this year when Michigan whoop Alabama ass? Ole Miss get that.
You gotta stop with this Big Ten analogy,
Hold on,
bro.
here's the
No,
thing,
no, no,
Zach.
no,
Zach, Zach, your
no.
predictions. You have you got a prediction right on this show yet? Have you?
Yes,
Because I remember you talking about Ohio State was gonna beat Michigan. All right.
I said that Georgia would beat Ole Miss by
I
30
said,
points, bro.
I said for a year. Okay, yeah. I said for a whole year, I was like, yo, Michigan gonna whoop Ohio State ass again.
And they didn't whoop our
Nobody,
ass, so you were wrong.
nobody believed. I just
It's
said,
almost tradition.
well, here's
It's
the thing. At
almost
first, at
tradition.
first, I was fucking with you by saying, oh yeah, they gonna beat Ohio State by 40, 50 points. And then really the week of, I was like, okay, all bullshit aside, it's not gonna be a blowout. It's gonna be a defensive slugfest. Time possession gonna be, a big factor, and it was. Michigan, and then Michigan won. It was quite literally that simple. As far as Michigan beating Bama, I'm sorry, homie, that shit ain't happening, bro.
Bruh.
If you go, are
Bama
you
might
You
put
gonna be
wait, wait,
$47
pissed.
wait?
on
Are
them.
you go? Are you
Bama
gonna
might
you gonna
put
look me
40
in the
on
eye?
them, bro.
You gonna look me in the eye and say Jim Harbaugh is gonna outcoach Nick Saban? Is that what you're saying to me
There's
right now?
6 Big Ten versus SEC
Are you
bowl games
saying? Answer the
this
question.
year.
Answer the question. Are you
When we
saying Jim
know you're
Harbaugh
gonna be so shit faced.
is Jim Harbaugh outcoaching Nick Saban? Answer me that.
I don't know. I've
Oh,
seen a
oh, oh
lot.
I
I've
can
seen
I
a
can
lot
answer it
happen
I'll
for
this
you.
year.
tell you no.
I'll tell you, fuck no.
That's not happening, bro.
I've seen a lot happen this year. Nick
Jalen Miro
Saban got
putting up
outcoached by
300.
Steve Sarkisian.
He didn't get outcoached.
You gonna
Texas,
look dead in my
Texas,
damn face.
Texas, Texas played better football than Alabama.
They played better
That's what that
football.
was. That
They
wasn't Nick
didn't get out
Saban.
coached.
That
They
wasn't Nick
lost by like
Saban.
a point.
All right, Nick Saban outcoached Kirby Smart. He straight up did. All right, he outcoached and the players outplayed. That's what that was. All
Ryan
right.
Day cannot go into the SEC with that Ohio State team and swear
We
that
would
they're
whoop
going to
pretty much
beat
everybody's ass in the SEC
Here's the thing. Here's
besides
the thing.
maybe Georgia or Bama.
Here's the thing.
Those
Y'all
are
y'all.
say
the
that.
Y'all,
only
Y'all
games
say
bro,
that
that.
will
oh,
be close.
I
Y'all say
swear, Ole
that.
Miss will give y'all work.
Ole Miss.
Those
Ole
are the
Miss will
only
give
Cause
y'all
two
work.
teams
y'all
that,
not
bro.
stopping Quishon Junkins. Quishon Junkins gonna have a legacy day on y'all. He
Junkins.
might
If
win
you
the
can't
Heisman.
stop, if you
Go win
can't
the
stop
Heisman.
Michigan State Michigan running,
If you can't
you're not
stop,
stopping
if you can't
Junkins
stop Blake
because
Corum,
he's.
You said
I
that
can't do
about
it.
Blake Corum, and he didn't even have 80 yards.
Didn't he score in that game? If I
Yeah, he scored a
recall.
touchdown, but he didn't go crazy.
That's the guy who plays for Michigan, right?
He
Yeah,
Y'all don't know
scored
who
a
that is.
touchdown on the
yeah.
run.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Judkins is better than him.
And Junkins is better. I say Junkins is
Georgia
better
and
than.
Alabama, the only two teams where the games would even be close. We're smack, bro. When we beat Missouri, it's gonna feel so good because we don't
If
have a
you
team
lose
right
to
now.
Missouri, I'm on your ass
Lose to
like
You
Missouri.
white
I
can't
on
be
dare
on. You
you.
rice.
can't be on my
Lose
ass
to
though.
Missouri. Lose
We
to
don't
Missouri.
have a team. We
I
don't have a
want you to
team
lose
right
to
now.
because at
We
this
don't have
point,
a
this is
team
an
right
SEC
now.
versus Big 12 situation.
We don't have
This
a
ain't even
team right
teams no
now.
more. This not even teams no more. This is all conference. If you lose to Missouri, like you probably will, you're getting worked.
You probably will. I'm not even bullshitting y'all.
Because Tom McCoy, he probably not
Look,
even gonna
look,
play.
that
He
D
entered the
two,
transfer
that D
portal.
two running back Schrader. Yeah, that nigga might have 200.
When we whoop their ass, it's gonna be real funny.
Whole game. Look, whole game. Zach seeing ass and elbows. Whole game. He going straight down the field, ass and elbows. Whole game.
When we so what y'all gonna say when we beat them with a depleted team?
Congratulations, you did what you were supposed to do. You want a medal? You did what you were supposed to do. That's
Oh
like
my
saying
God, the number 16 beat the
what you
number
go
11 team.
what you gonna say when Georgia beats UT Martin?
Did your
What you
team even make a bowl game?
what you
The
gonna
number
Hell no.
17. You said what?
Did Mississippi State even make a bowl game?
We just came off a 13-year streak of going to bowl games. This is the 1 year we didn't make it.
Yeah. So have fun. Your
Don't make
season's
that
over,
face. That's
buddy.
real
You
statistics.
have nothing to look forward to.
I know it's a real statistic, but 13. 13 years, golly.
Come on, look at this guy, bro. He's a Big Ten. This
Yeah,
is Big
yeah,
Ten work.
yeah.
Because y'all have two good teams and that's it. The mid-tier Big Ten
Ole
teams
Miss.
would slap the mid-tier
And
SEC
then no,
teams.
let's talk about it. If you really want to be
Let's
really
let's go let's go band
logical,
for band. Let's go band for band with it. All right,
we can
let's go.
go because are we going with next year too? Because if that's the case, we still got Texas, we got Oklahoma, who's
No,
kind of
no,
okay.
fuck Texas and Oklahoma. Fuck them.
Nigga,
They not real
Washington and
SEC.
Oregon would smack Oklahoma and Texas. No cap. Since we bringing the new
Who?
teams in it, the
I
SEC,
said no, damn
bro,
it.
the SEC
If we
don't
bringing new
got
teams
Texas
in,
on the big team. Y'all have
if,
Alabama and Georgia. That's it, bro.
if we
Once we
bringing
Y'all
in
start
new
getting
have
to
teams,
the mid
we
tier,
got the Big Ten on a leash. We
Ohio
once
got
we
Big
State,
Ten
start
on a
getting
Michigan.
to
leash.
the mid
Ohio
tier, bro,
State.
it's a wrap,
Here's
bro.
the thing. No. Let's look at the SEC and Big Ten. And fuck Texas,
Wait,
fuck
hold
Oklahoma,
on, wait.
fuck
Let's
Oregon, fuck
before you
Washington.
continue. You understand that Alabama's about to play Michigan, right?
Right.
And Alabama's about to dog walk these niggas.
And I hope that happens.
And you can't say anything about Big Ten and SEC ever again.
And
Especially if
But
you lose
no,
to
because
Missouri.
you SEC
Especially
oh,
if
guys,
you lose to
y'all
in
try to
Missouri.
act like the
Georgia
gap is
by
so
ourselves.
cosmic,
Georgia
and
by
it's
ourselves have
not.
beaten both of y'all.
The gap isn't
We have
that
beaten both
cosmic.
of y'all.
Georgia can beat every team in the college football playoffs. They just didn't beat Alabama that one time.
The
Exactly.
gap between the
If
next
we
two
got in, we're
teams
winning the
is
national
not
championship.
that
You do know
cosmic.
that, right? You do know
If
if
Ohio
Georgia
State
got
gets
in, we
in,
were gonna win the national
it's not
championship. You know
happening.
that, right? You do
If
know
Ohio
that.
State gets in, y'all
I don't
it's
know
not
that. I
happening.
watched Alabama whoop y'all ass for 3 quarters, and then y'all came back in the fourth.
Okay, Bam, first of all, Bama's not beating us twice. All right. Bama knows good and damn well they do not ever want to see us twice. They know that.
And
They
when they
know
did
that.
see them twice, they
And you
beat them the
know,
first time, and then they
yeah,
got whooped the second time
exactly. And now that was ass whooping. All right.
in the national championship.
In the national championship. They know good and damn well they don't never want to see Georgia again. And I bet they were cheering hallelujah. Did you
And
see
who
the
Georgia?
Michigan video? And did you not see the Michigan video when they found out they had to play Bama?
Then we said, "Oh
Oh,
no!"
And
they
That's your
hey,
knew.
I ain't
conference,
gonna cap.
though.
You
That's
use
your
Gabe
conference.
fans is so entitled. Y'all were just calling Kirby dog water 2 years ago. Y'all wanted that nigga fired.
We won a national championship 2 years ago.
Two whole seasons ago.
We won a national championship two whole seasons ago.
What are you talking about?
I know this back to back thing. I know doing it more than once is just a big stretch for y'all Big Ten. Imagine it. I know
Sorry,
it
you don't
is.
got Ezekiel Elliott anymore.
All right. All right, I just know it's just such a stretch for y'all. All right, I know it's not the '70s anymore, and y'all can't
Y'all
go
even
back
win
to
Big
back.
Ten championships back to back.
I
Wait,
really can't,
your team is ass.
Bro, Ohio State is shit.
Here's the thing. Here's the
Like
thing. He tried to
y'all are
say
real deal.
he tried to go band for band. He tried to go band for band with
He's
the
trying to go
SEC.
band for band with the poor guy,
All right. Here's the thing.
not with the rich guy.
Here's the thing. All right. Each conference is made up of three schools, right? Three big name schools. You got the top two, which is Ohio State and Michigan for the Big Ten. Georgia, Alabama for the SEC. Then you got your little third place team. All right, they beat everybody else but the top two. You got LSU for the SEC. You got Penn State for the
Hold
Big
on, because
Ten.
LSU and Penn State ain't on the same level. LSU be losing 4 or 5 games. Penn State hasn't lost more than 3 games since James
Penn
Franklin
State
took
has
over.
not won a
Penn
national
State
So
can't be
that's
the
championship
not
since
top
Joe
25
comparable.
Paterno was
team.
there.
That's not
Penn State could not
comparable,
be the
bro.
top 25
That's
team.
not comparable.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? My dad played in the game against Penn State, which was their last national championship. My dad played in that game. All right, that was a long fucking time ago. My
Penn
dad
State can't be
played,
top 3 teams, and
and they
Penn
beat.
State can't be top 25 team.
All right,
I'm
and
just
they.
saying,
My
comparing
dad
LSU
played.
to Penn State besides 2019 is crazy.
What do you
And
want?
then if we
2011?
talking,
Do you
Ole
want
Penn
Miss is
State,
better than
2011?
Penn State
LSU.
ain't lost 4 or
Ole Miss
5
is better
games.
than
That's
LSU, so that's
that's
still a
what I'm
dog
saying,
walk.
bro. The mid-tier Big Ten teams, right? When we talk about Wisconsin, when we talk about Penn State, teams like that, Iowa even, they barely lose 4 or 5 games. Like that rarely ever happens.
Don't
But
you
the
ever look me in
mid-tier
my face and bring
SEC
up the Big
teams,
Ten West
Vanderbilt,
to me
Florida,
again.
LSU, schools like that, they lose 4 to 5 games religiously.
But if they're in the
They
Big
lose
Ten,
4 to
these
5
teams are
games
winning. These
religiously.
teams are
You do,
winning,
you
are
do, you
dog
do know
walking the
they
Big
play.
12,
You do
the
know they
Big
play
10.
against each other, right? So, those, mathematically speaking, somebody's gonna have 4 or 5 losses because they
Getting
play each
dog
other.
walked. I
Listen,
don't. I
listen,
don't care. I
Nick,
don't care who they playing.
he's trying to put
Getting
Purdue,
dog walked 4 to 5 times a year is
Wisconsin,
crazy.
Illinois. He's trying to put is Illinois in the Big Ten?
Yeah,
Yes.
somehow
Illinois, you putting all them teams against Ole Miss, LSU, fucking Kentucky probably giving them the work.
Kentucky whooping y'all ass. I ain't gonna hold y'all. No
Florida,
bullshit.
Florida on a good night. Florida on a good night
They
is
whooping
putting
Purdue.
in that work.
Kentucky's whooping Purdue. Kentucky
Hell
whooping
no.
Indiana. All
Hell
right.
no.
Ray Davis will put 400 yards on y'all,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie.
Hell
If
no.
you
It's the Big
if you
Ten
give
West, bro.
Purdue, listen, Purdue is
Northwestern.
probably like a top Big Ten school for some reason.
Let's get Vandy and Northwestern on the field.
Northwestern will
Vandy
whoop
putting in
Vandy.
work.
Let's be real.
Vandy putting
Northwestern
in
Vandy
would give
work.
Vandy to work, Nick.
putting in
No.
work.
And if you put Purdue and Arkansas, Arkansas dog walking them. Facts. Arkansas is going and
I know,
because
I
they
know, I
almost
know.
beat
You just
Alabama.
Arkansas. That's supposed to be one of y'all top 5 teams. They catch 4 L's
when
religiously.
the fuck did we say?
When was that ever a notion?
Whoever said Arkansas was a top
They in the
5 team?
same category with us and Vanderbilt. And
Maybe in basketball, nigga. But like,
That's what I'm
what
saying.
the fuck?
not
Y'all
even
low tier
then.
teams
Y'all basketball
catch
ass
4 to
conference,
5 L's year in and year out.
bro.
The
It's not
Big
the
Ten
bro.
mid
It's
tier
not
teams
March
that
Madness,
doesn't
bro.
happen.
It's not March Madness, bro. This is football we talking about,
So I'm
bro.
just saying the
It's
SEC
not March
not
Madness.
You
not that
talking
better than
4
the Big
games.
Ten, bro.
He's talking about losing 4 games when like
You
you
got
don't
team. You got
understand.
teams. You
You
know
have
what?
Indiana and them playing Youngstown State. Look at the schools look up a Big Ten school, like a mid-tier Big Ten school,
And you got
and
schools like
see who they
LSU
play.
playing
They
playing
don't play
Grambling.
nobody.
All right,
They
let's.
playing HBCUs. So what are we talking about here, Wick?
What you mean? Y'all
LSU out here
Youngstown
playing
State,
D2
y'all playing, bro,
HBCUs.
y'all
So I
playing
don't want to hear
future.
nothing about us playing in
You
the.
are playing the future of our country. Y'all be playing the future of our country. And
I don't want to
you
hear.
sit there
I
trying
don't
to
want to
compare
I'm
hear
gonna
this.
say y'all
nothing
play.
about us playing
Y'all
Youngstown
play the
State.
Army. Y'all,
When y'all
They
got
play
teams like
Army.
when y'all got teams like LSU playing Grambling, Alabama playing Chattanooga,
okay, and y'all don't do
UGA
it.
playing Stanford,
So y'all play
Arkansas
so
playing
you telling me
freaking
y'all play
So
straight big schools.
Youngstown
University at
State.
North Virginia Technical College. Like what?
So Youngstown State don't count, huh? Youngstown State. Oh fuck that. You
They're
know,
Yeah,
the
yeah, just
SEC
forget
College.
Youngstown State.
That's better than any of the bullshit y'all was playing this year.
I ain't gonna lie. Chattanooga's putting numbers on Youngstown State, and I follow FCS football, bro.
I got bro. I got Florida A&M putting up numbers. Against
And
Youngstown State.
fam, you whooping the shit out of them
Fam,
too.
you whooping them. I'm talking bad. Whooping. Belt to ass whole
God damn it.
game whooping.
I'm just saying, y'all out here playing
Jackson State
D2.
might even put in some
Y'all out
pain.
here playing D2 HBCUs, and you want to bring up schedule.
Them D1 schools. What you talking about? Them D1 schools.
Let's see. We got now. Granted, now most of these games are against each other because the Big Ten they play 9 games against each other in conference. That's what they do
Big Ten,
out
big
of the
listen.
12.
Big Ten go out there and they'll play South Dakota State
When
and
Northwestern is
almost
number
get
2,
whooped.
when Northwestern almost made the Big Ten championship. I'm sorry, bro. Y'all niggas some bullshit, bro. I'm
Ain't
sorry.
Northwestern 7 wins more than like 7 of y'all teams?
Let's see. Let's see. Let's look it up. Let's go to it.
I just want to pop that shit like the SEC is like that, man. Y'all got
Bro,
2 teams.
bruh, stop.
Arkansas went 4-8, and that was the worst team in the SEC West.
Like what? Northwestern will give Arkansas the work,
Here's the
bro.
thing. No,
No,
that's like the worst team like in the SEC. That was the 4-8. Y'all's worst team went 3-9.
no.
Indiana.
The worst team in the SEC is Vanderbilt, but that's obvious.
So
Okay, 2-10.
our
Yeah,
worst team
Vanderbilt.
had one more L than y'all worst team. And I guarantee if you compare recruiting
Missouri
classes,
lost one
it
more game
shouldn't
than
be
y'all.
that.
Missouri lost one more game than y'all.
Yeah.
And we gonna whoop their ass in a couple
We
weeks. Your point?
Tennessee can give y'all the work. We didn't even bring up Tennessee.
Oh,
Tennessee
yeah, I
can
forgot
really
about
give
They
y'all the
Tennessee.
lose
work.
4 to 5 games religiously. Wait, that's why we
But they
can't bring
still be
them up.
putting you acting like, bro. You acting like they be
That's
losing the
what I'm
bums.
saying.
You
Y'all
acting like they be
mid-tier
losing the
teams can't
bums.
touch ours, bro. Wisconsin, Iowa, Penn State, they're not losing 4 or 5 games a year. But Tennessee
Yes,
is.
they do.
LSU
Ten,
is.
Yes,
bro,
they
Tennessee
do.
lost to Missouri, and then Tennessee
When
lost
the
to
last time
Alabama.
Penn State lost 4 games, Nick? Look it up.
You said
Okay,
Wisconsin too.
that loss to
Wisconsin lost
Florida by
5 this
Tennessee,
year.
that's low tier.
Wisconsin
But
lost
I'm
5 this
saying
year, and you
usually,
brought him up.
usually, usually
Nebraska
Wisconsin
five
is
and
9 and
seven.
3 or 10-2. It's not a.
hey,
It's
hey,
not a.
I'm gonna
It's
tell
not
you
a.
something right now.
It's not a
If
thing for them to lose
Tennessee, if
5 games
Tennessee
a
beat
year.
Iowa, I'm on your ass. If
Y'all
Tennessee
got
beat
teams
Iowa, I'm on
losing
your ass.
5 games a year like it ain't nothing, bro.
If Tennessee beat Iowa, I'm on your ass.
Why? It's
Rucker
Iowa.
Because
and
that's
Rutgers.
the SEC Big Ten competition.
You
You
hold on,
right.
hold on,
You right.
hold on, don't bring up. Oh, it's Iowa now.
No, what you
So
mean?
look, so look,
It
when
was
Michigan
Iowa.
beat Alabama, and when we beat Missouri, and when Penn State beat Ole Miss, and when
Zachary,
Iowa whooped Tennessee
Zachary,
ass, I don't
This
want to hear
Zachary,
nigga
nothing
is
from you about
talking
the
Zachary,
out of
SEC.
his
Go for it.
ass.
I don't want to hear nothing about you from the SEC. Go for it.
Zachary. I know you want to have your yap session, all right. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, homie. Here's the thing. I want you to be dead ass honest with me. Do you sincerely think Michigan beat Alabama? Do you
No,
sincerely
I
think?
just don't
Okay,
think.
okay,
What is he
okay.
talking about? Half of their teams in their division is negative. Northwestern lost 5 games. Wisconsin lost 5 games. Nebraska lost 7. Purdue lost 8.
Like, bro,
What are we talking about? Indiana lost 9. Michigan State lost 8.
We don't
Rutgers lost
claim
6.
those schools,
Maryland lost
bro. You
5.
half of the schools you just named, we don't claim as our prominent schools in the conference. They
You just
claim
brought up
Tennessee and
oh my
LSU.
gosh, the Big Ten
that
West. I mean, let's
all
look.
those
The
teams
Big
have,
Ten
bro.
West is a
And I
mess,
said,
bro.
I said, yes, Wisconsin did lose 5 games this year, but that's not a normal thing for them. They're usually 9 and 3 or 10 and 2. Losing 5 games isn't a normal thing for them. Losing 5 games is a normal thing for Tennessee.
You just be talking, bro.
Losing five
Not
games
now.
is a normal thing for LSU.
No, it's
Y'all need,
not.
bro. Y'all can't even beat a Mountain West school, bro. Just being honest.
Niggas just be yapping, man. Mississippi
y'all
State
not
fan
beating the
over
MAC.
here.
Y'all ain't beating the MAC. Y'all not beating Miami, Ohio. That's the real Ohio. Y'all not beating Ohio.
Wick just yapping his gums now, bro. What's next on the notes? This nigga Wick just yapping, bro.
I'm just saying. Hey, all I gotta say is, look. I'll say the committee got it right. I say they got it right. All right. So here's how Michigan, by basically default, 13-0, Big Ten champ. Um, beat Ohio State. They beat Penn State.
Beat
They're number
Iowa.
one.
That counts.
They're number one. They couldn't shut out Iowa. So yeah, they're number one. Washington, Pac-12 champs, undefeated. Um,
Liberty got a better record than
they
y'all said.
beat they oh shit us too.
Liberty would fuck your school up by probably 20.
Liberty
Fuck.
and get y'all to work. What is you talking about?
I
But
got a home. My boy on Liberty, CJ
One
Daniels.
of my
Nigga, he'll
I
homeboys used to
give
played
play for
I
any
played
Liberty.
corner.
I
He'll
played
give
against that
any
nigga.
corner on Mississippi State the work. I
I
swear to God.
Oh,
I
now you
played against that
smoking.
nigga.
Now you smoking.
I
You acting
swear
like
to
no.
God.
What we not gonna do?
CJ Dan, bro, look up CJ Daniels, bro.
I
He
played
would
So
against that
give
hey,
any
so
motherfucker.
our defense
receiver. He
trash.
would
So,
give
so you saying
any
our
corner
defense trash?
on
You saying our
Mississippi
defense
State
trash?
the work.
You saying Mississippi State defense trash?
I ain't saying our defensive trash. I'm just saying CJ Daniels would give
Against
any
a Conference
cornerback
USA team,
on
you say our
Mississippi
defense
State
trash?
the work,
Mhm.
bro.
No.
Yes.
Any
Yes. Yes,
any
he would.
corner or any defensive player that's
Yes, he
prominent on our
would.
team is going to
Yes,
the
he
league and they
would.
succeeding in the league.
He would
Fletcher
give them
Cox,
boys the
Darius
work.
Slay, Chris Jones. You want me to keep naming defensive players that we breed? We breed dogs on the defensive end, not the offensive end.
All them
What are
defensive
we
players
talking
just to
about?
go five and
Not the
seven every
offensive
year,
end.
Not
huh,
the
Nick?
offensive end,
Just to go 6 and 6, huh?
bro. You
All
want to
these
keep paying?
Yes.
dogs
You
just
want
to go
hey? You
six
want
and
to keep
six,
paying for
huh?
players that don't get you no championships or
Oh,
what?
that boy Wick get
You want
excited when they
you
look
want
like they
you
finna
want to
win
you
seven
want to keep
games.
opening that wallet for teams for players that's not winning you no championships?
You know your program is a disgrace
Nick, they not
when
turning
it's a
no profit.
celebration to win
They've
8
been
games.
spending
That's all
millions of
I'm
dollars
saying.
on players and ain't turning no profit. So
That's
what are
all
we
I'm
talking
saying.
about?
You know your program is a disgrace when it's a celebration when y'all win 8 games, Wick. So I don't want to hear it. And for those of
Bro,
y'all watching at home, if you a Mississippi State fan or a fan of any of the other mid-tier SEC schools, come holler at me. The
yeah,
SEC
we gonna come
ain't
holler
that.
at you
Y'all
when
try to
when
make
when
it seem
when, when
like the
Alabama
SEC
beat
be breathing
Michigan, when you
Jesus
lose to
anointing.
Missouri,
It's not that. The
y'all not
SEC
beating
is
Texas.
not all that.
Hey, was
Y'all
Sam?
got two
Hey,
teams, bro.
hey, was
Y'all
Sam
got
Horn?
two
Was
teams.
Sam Horn throw for 400 on y'all?
Y'all got two teams, bro.
Was
Y'all
Sam
got
Horn?
two
Seems
teams
like
that's
Sam
actually
Horn
good.
ain't like that.
Hey, when Collins Hill grabbed Sam Horn,
SMU, Tulane giving you the word.
throw for
Y'all got
400.
two teams that's actually like that. The rest of y'all teams
Y'all only have two
work
teams like that.
year in
Y'all
and
only
year
have
out,
two
bro.
teams
Y'all
who are
only
like that.
have a few teams that's like that.
Y'all have two teams that are like that.
The rest of them play the bottom barrel Northern teams because Northern football is trash in the first place.
It is.
Northern football is trash.
Northern
Yes.
football is trash.
Yes. Did we
Stop
stutter?
it. Stop it. Stop it.
Did we
Stop it.
stutter?
It's a reason
We
why these
don't
Georgia
count
teams
Midwest as
don't
Northern.
go up north, bro.
Stop that.
It's the reason why these Georgia teams don't go up north.
Yes,
Ain't
we
no
do.
7-8 team trying to play no team in Ohio Division One. I swear they not. I swear they not.
You do.
And
You.
whenever Ohio do get to play national games, they win. Like when an Ohio team went against St. Francis, they smacked them
You talking
up.
about high school?
Bro,
We talking
okay,
about
you want to talk about
college.
college?
We talking
Let's
about
talk about college then.
NFL. We talking
Penn
about the
State
real
whooped on
deal.
Auburn back to back, bro.
You said
At
what?
Jordan Hare, and they
Who?
whooped on them in Happy Valley. If you want to talk about
Oh,
college,
Penn
right?
State.
Tennessee and
Auburn.
Purdue.
6-win
Purdue beat
Auburn.
Tennessee in a bowl game last year.
We beat y'all. We beat Michigan.
Y'all beat us by one
Um,
point, Nick.
did we
Y'all
did
beat
Didn't
us by
did,
Auburn
one
did
go
we
out
point
there
win?
off a
and
missed
drop
field goal.
40-50 on Purdue in the Music City Bowl?
I didn't say how it happened. I just said we beat y'all.
Auburn went out there and whooped on Purdue in the Music City Bowl a few years back. Bad. Belts
No,
ass whole game.
it's the other way around. Purdue beat Tennessee in the Music City Bowl.
Well, now they got a home field advantage. That's just them. That's them. I don't know about
But yeah,
that.
So
Texas
I
gets
don't want to hear
in
all
at
that
number
SEC
3.
talk, man. I know y'all both from the South, right? I'm from Ohio. I know y'all both from the South. But I don't want to hear all that SEC talk, bro. When y'all
Bro.
got teams losing 5 and 6 games year in and year out.
Y'all do
The
too.
teams that's supposed to be our
Y'all
conference
got teams
teams
going
Five,
too.
0 and
six,
12.
eight,
We don't
nine,
claim
five, five,
Northwestern as one
seven,
of our
eight,
best
seven,
teams.
seven.
We don't
I just
claim
named out
Rutgers as one
L's,
of our best
all
teams.
the L's from the Big
Y'all
Ten.
claim LSU and Tennessee and Florida to be some of y'all best teams. We don't claim the Rutgers to be one of our premier teams.
Shit, I was sweating against Rutgers though.
Rutgers is the first ever college football team and they ain't did shit. And they in y'all conference. The first ever, bro. They played the first ever
Yale
college
got more
football game.
championships than Ohio State. That's crazy.
That's
But
You
all.
let
That's
Yale get
all
more
I'm
but
national
saying.
anyway,
championships.
That's all
Texas
I'm saying, bro.
Texas gets in at number 3. They that makes sense. And you can't put Texas above Bama, so Bama gets in at number 4 and Bama beat now the real controversy kicks in with number 4 and 5, Bama and Florida State. People try to say Florida State got hosed, they got screwed. They didn't.
A little bit.
Well, I
A
mean,
little bit on the
okay.
win-loss
Yeah, they
area,
did.
but
But here's what I say. Here's what I say. Somebody was gonna get screwed either way. No matter how you set it up, somebody was gonna get screwed.
Right.
Bama beat the number 1 team in the country. They had a tougher strength of schedule. Yes, they lost to Texas. Barely lost to Texas. They had the resume. You know, they beat Ole Miss. They beat Georgia. Beat LSU. They beat some good teams. All right, Florida
Yeah.
State. Florida State. They also beat LSU, but their only other key win is Louisville.
And
Who,
Clemson, they beat Clemson. Clemson is ranked, y'all.
man, I don't give a shit. Man, ain't nobody worried
they
about no
just got
fucking.
ranked. Like
They just
just
got
got
ranked.
ranked.
Yeah, Clemson lost
They've been
5
trashed
games.
the whole
So
I'm
season.
just saying that's a good win on the road. That's a good win if you ask me. I feel like Florida State. I feel like Florida State should have been in there.
no,
I feel like they should have been in there, man. They
Nah.
went
because here's the
13
I
thing.
and 0.
mean, nah.
No,
They
here's
won the
because
You
here's
gotta
the
conference
think
thing.
about it.
championship.
I made a
Like,
I feel
video.
like
I
they
made
should
a
have been in there,
video.
man. The committee got it wrong. And not even from an Ohio State standpoint. I really was yapping about Ohio State, but they really got it wrong because Florida State should have been in there.
I
no, I
say
mean, yeah, but if they, let's say hypothetically, boom, they do make it in. They already going in there at the disadvantage of not on their third string quarterback. they finna get whooped by Michigan, and then it's gonna be like,
Nobody had a problem when
what are you
Ohio
in here
State had
for?
to go in with their third string quarterback.
Who?
Nobody had a problem when Ohio State had to go in with our third string
You
quarterback.
want to
Oh,
know why? You want to know why no one had a problem? Because you had three god tier quarterbacks.
and then on top of that, you got to remember the year too. That year, nobody else was really good enough to get in. You know,
So I
And
get
even like
this is the
honestly,
one year where like
y'all
we
had
actually have a lot of good teams this year.
yeah,
I
and like
understand. And
y'all
what
team when
world?
y'all had y'all third string, y'all had just came off a win with 50+ points.
You right. But here's my thing though. In what world are we leaving out an undefeated Power Five conference champion? That's why I'm asking. Are y'all even viewing the ACC as a Power Five conference
No,
besides Clemson?
no, I'm saying no. I don't.
There we have. And, and,
I
and,
sincerely don't.
and see, the committee messed themselves up from the jump, right? I was gonna say this earlier in the show, but we got off topic. And this not just about FSU. It's every single playoff year, right? If they would have came out from the jump and said, guys, we are going to put in the four most deserving teams year in and year out, the committee would be perfectly fine. But when they came out, they told us that we were going to get the four best teams in the country year in and year out. And unfortunately, besides maybe 2 or 3 years, that hasn't happened.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, last year was a good like was a good representation of that because TCU get the fuck out of here.
Well, here's the
Yeah, they
thing.
beat Michigan, but get the fuck out of here.
Michigan was good though. They whooped Ohio State. They were good.
That's
And
tradition.
Michigan actually played decent teams that year. Now here's the thing, like I always said about Michigan, the difference between Michigan 5 to 10 years ago, when Ohio State was railing them, the difference between then and now is okay. Michigan had always played some weak opponents, and then they'll have those, 2 or 3 games where they're actually playing somebody. The difference between then and now is Michigan is beating the basketball schools now. That's the difference. Michigan used to lose, they lose to fucking they get upset by fucking Purdue or some shit like that, Illinois,
Ohio State did the same thing though.
some bullshit like that. But now they're finally beating those schools, so it's like, okay, they're good enough to get in. So TCU beat them. But my problem is, the same people who are trying to say, oh, Florida State should have got in, are the same people who year in and year out bitch and complain and moan, talking about some, oh, I'm sick of watching blowouts every year. I'm sick of watching, Georgia beat up on this school, uh, Bama beat up on this school. I'm sick of watching it year in and year out. And then now you want to say, okay, let's put in Florida State with a third string quarterback. Let's put him against Michigan. Let's do that. Like, bro,
Also,
Michigan is gonna whoop
Cincinnati
the
did
shit
that
out
a
of
few
them.
years back too. Like Cincinnati made it in because they were undefeated,
That's what
and
I'm saying. It's the
they
four
went out there
But
and
no,
got
but here's the
worked.
thing. But here's the thing.
it's
That
only
year,
the four
nobody else was
best
that good
teams.
either. Nobody else was that good either back then. Cincinnati was sincerely one of the four best teams in the country. They actually were. Bama.
Whoa.
I said it. I said it. I say that year because what was the playing field? What was the playoff like? What was the year? Was it
That was 21, 20,
2021?
21, 22.
I know. Oregon was in there. Not USC. Ohio State, Cincinnati. Of course, they made it. I'm sorry. We talking about teams that didn't make it though. That could have, right?
Yeah, so what was it? Georgia, what was it? Georgia, Michigan, and then Cincinnati and
Cincinnati,
Alabama.
Alabama. Now read 5 through 8. Read 5 through 8 because that's the playing field.
I'm trying to get to it. I don't think it
I'm
even.
about to. I just found it. Well, no, hold on. That's just them showing the semifinals and shit.
I want to know if there was a better team that year, better than Cincinnati.
Because that year, it really doesn't look like it. As far as I remember, I'm just going straight off memory. I don't remember an actual team being better than Cincinnati. And Cincinnati went undefeated. Funny enough, with Desmond Ritter, I remember they had like Jerome Ford too, that Bama transfer
They had
as
a
a
lot
running
of
back.
NFL players on that team.
They were good. Sauce Gardner, like they had good. That was a good team.
Alec Pierce was on that team.
Yeah,
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe they was one of the four best teams. They
like
did beat Indy on the road by 10.
that's
Yeah,
the
they
thing.
four
Yeah,
best.
I'm trying to find where this shit's at, and I cannot find it, bro.
yeah. I would go as far as to say Cincinnati, as far as I remember, was one of the four best teams that year. But now it's a matter of okay, you have heat coming down on the college football playoff committee for setting up games where teams just get blown out year in and year out, and it's like okay, fine. Y'all want the actual four best teams? All right, y'all keep bitching, y'all keep complaining, y'all keep moaning, y'all keep groaning. All right, we're gonna put in Alabama over Florida State because, and then again, if you look at the straight up resume, Bama has a better resume than Florida State. Florida State, yeah, they're undefeated and they won their conference. I'm not taking anything away from that. But think about it like this:
I just found it, by the way.
in the present,
Oh, you want me to go ahead and list off the teams?
well, I'll go ahead, I'll go
Yeah,
ahead and
go
finish
ahead.
this because I was almost done. But in the present state of things, which is what you're taking into the playoff, because Jordan Travis ain't coming back, y'all barely skated past Louisville, and Louisville's not that great. They're not ass, but they're not great. Y'all barely skated past Louisville, and you're going to take that into the college
And
football
Florida.
playoff.
They
Yeah,
barely skated past Florida.
y'all going to take that into the college football playoff against Michigan, a team who blew out their entire schedule, beat Penn State, and beat Ohio State, and will thoroughly beat your ass too. So, you know, might as well make the game entertaining. Put Bama in.
This is facts.
Damn, Cincinnati was the only undefeated team that year.
I mean,
And they
shit,
were still number 4.
shit, fire, and say matches. I mean, hey, there you go, there you go, right there. They
But shit, all right, so you had 5 Notre Dame, 6 Ohio State, 7 Baylor, 8 Ole Miss,
and Notre Dame
9
got upset that
Oklahoma
year,
State.
as far as I remember. I think Notre Dame got upset that year.
By Cincinnati.
Yeah, Cincinnati beat them
Yeah.
on the field. Like, that's the thing. They got settled on the field. They beat them.
This
Maybe,
is an
maybe they,
ugly ass
like I
top
said, they
25.
get it right some years. Like they got it right in 2019. They got it right in 2020. They got it right in 21. I don't think they got it right last year. TCU shouldn't have been in. Let's be real. It
I
should have
mean, they
been
were
Bama,
undefeated, though.
Georgia,
TCU
Michigan,
deserved it. TCU deserved
LSU.
it.
They
TCU,
deserved it,
they were
but they was one
undefeated.
of the four best
Hey,
teams.
how the fuck they get it right in 2020 and Ohio State only played 6 games?
We went undefeated and won our conference with the
Man, I don't
schedule
want
we
to hear
were
that shit.
provided. And not
you,
only look,
you ain't playing enough.
look, not only that, right? But we got in the playoffs, and yeah, we got our ass whooped by Bama, but we also handed out an ass whooping in them playoffs. We
Bro,
whooped
Coastal was
Clemson's
number
ass,
12 that year.
49-21. We whooped Clemson's ass. So
That's the
that's
same year when San Jose State made into the top
hey, hold
25.
on, shout out COVID CFB because that was the wild year.
Oh man, that was some bullshit.
Oregon made it into the top 25 at a 4-2 record. Yeah, that shit is weak ass football. This is the worst top 25. They only made it. You
See,
say they
see,
only
look,
got it
see,
right because
look.
Ohio
You're
State was
not
in
a
there with
real
6
college
games.
football fan if you can't appreciate COVID CFB, man.
Oh my gosh.
I prefer college. I prefer not college. Bubble basketball over that shit. That was
College,
actually good basketball.
COVID CFB was like some of the best shit I ever seen.
But
No,
yeah,
bro, not it wasn't better than basketball that year.
but yeah, let's go ahead. Hey, let's go ahead and get into these damn predictions. We're gonna do the New Year's Six, then we're gonna do the playoff predictions. I mean, I think we basically already did it. Well, we actually didn't yet because we didn't do the other side of the playoff bracket. But for the New Year's Six, you got Georgia taking on Florida State in the Orange Bowl. My hot take, you all know what my hot take is. I think
I
Florida State
don't even
beats
want to hear
Georgia.
you saying Florida State winning because they not. Belt ass.
I sincerely think Florida State would beat Georgia.
Give me UGA with the belt to ass, man.
I think Florida State.
UGA with the belt
Here's
ass.
the only reason why I'm saying Florida State would beat Georgia. Georgia versus Texas. Georgia had a chance if they beat Alabama to go to get into the playoff, right? This was a while ago. This was like 2017, 16, I don't remember.
No,
But
it was 2019.
that was 2019? Oh yeah, 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 that was.
It wasn't that y'all lost to
Look
Bama.
at
Y'all
all this
got
shit,
y'all
bro.
ass
No, no, no,
whooped
no.
by LSU.
I thought that was like 2018. Cause remember
Oh,
we
it
made
was 2018. It was 2018.
yeah, because
Bama
LSU
let
won.
hurt. Yeah, it was 2018. Yeah.
So yeah, we had if we beat Alabama, we were getting back into the playoffs. We could have got our get back from the year before. We had a chance. We played like absolute dog shit and let Bama whoop our ass. So the players took this, oh well, if we're not going to the playoff, then now granted, all this is on you. You're the one playing the game. Make a fucking tackle, and then you get what you fucking want. You didn't do that, but they went to the game with the mentality of we don't want to be here, we don't care. Even Kirby Smart. Now this might be just a Georgia thing because here in Georgia we got local news and TV. Kirby Smart. I think Kirby Smart has his own show where they kind of talk about they just do interviews and shit. He was talking about how bad Georgia practiced for a whole month. How bad the niggas practiced. And they came out against Texas and didn't play worth a shit. Texas beat
No,
it.
2018. Didn't y'all play Ohio State? Because it was 5-6.
Nah.
How the fuck did y'all not play Ohio State then?
Well, I don't, because it was a Sugar Bowl, so I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
But we played Texas and played like horse shit and got beat. And they came out there with the mentality of we didn't get what we want, so we're not gonna play. We don't want to be here
And
anyway.
you think Kirby's gonna let that happen for a second time?
Here's the thing: it's not necessarily his choice. That's up to the players. Kirby,
Yeah.
Kirby can straight up he can line them niggas up and whoop their ass all he want to. But the bottom line is, them players gonna do what the fuck they want to do. They're gonna
Yeah.
have that mentality of, damn, we just went back to back. And some of them got that sense of complacency in their head. Well, I already got my 2 rings, so which is more than literally 99% of college football players ever, to get multiple national championships, let alone back to back. Okay, we got our 2 rings. Okay, we didn't beat Bama. And then they already also had that mentality yesterday of, well, they might let us in because we lost. This is our first loss in 29 games. Gotta remember, you gotta think about this as a player. Now imagine you're in there and you're the one playing the games. You won 29 in a row and you finally get beat by 3. Of course you don't think you should get in. And then you didn't get in. Now your mental's fucked. You got these guys are our age too.
I wouldn't care anymore, honestly.
So
I
yeah.
still got UGA for the belt to ask.
Yeah, I do got UGA whooping that ass though. But
And the only reason Florida State would beat them, I mean, the only reason why Georgia would blow out Florida State is simply because Tate Rodemaker's playing quarterback. That's really
that
it.
nigga sucks.
All right, that's the only reason. Now here's the thing: I would never bet against somebody from Valdosta, but Tate Rodemaker might be the first.
That nigga sucks, bro.
That guy came from the winningest high school in America. So hey, I don't know, but
He went out there and shit bed.
I just don't think Georgia's going to come out and play
Care
with a
enough.
championship mentality,
That's
or not even a championship mentality, or with a I just want to win this game mentality.
yeah, that's real.
So
Did Ohio State not? Do y'all not play a lot of games as other people or some shit?
What you mean?
Like I'm looking and it's like everybody else done played 12, 13 games. Y'all only played 12 games.
We
they can
gave
make
him
the
the conference
conference championship.
Well, no, I know, but shit, Georgia's still 12-1. I mean, I
Conference
guess.
championship.
Well, yeah, sure, yeah, you're right.
My nigga Nick confused right now, yo.
I was confused for a second.
Nick.
I was confused
W.
for a minute. I was like, God damn.
What's the next bowl game on that lineup though, Nick?
Let's see. Let's just look up the
Oh,
2023 New Year's Six
are
bowls,
we
bro.
doing all bowls, or are we gonna do
No,
college football at
just
the end?
New York, New Year's Six, and then the playoff.
Yeah, because
Cause I ain't going through all them shits now. Shit, I don't
I
even
can't wait for
follow.
December 29th though. We might have to watch. Hey, I am gonna be in the A. Let's link up and watch that Missouri Ohio State game just in case.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it. Where y'all want to link up at?
Let's do. It don't matter to
Shit.
me. Only one of us or 2 of us got an
I ain't gonna
apartment in
lie. I got a
Atlanta.
question, y'all. Is the film fucked? Somebody just called me. Is the film fucked?
Who?
It'll adjust. It'll adjust.
Okay.
Oh,
But let's see. Penn State, Ole Miss, Peach Bowl. Penn State number 10, Ole Miss number 11.
Ole
I
Miss
got
putting some on that ass.
if Ole Miss is playing their players, because there's the thing about these bowl games now. Each team don't be playing all their players. You can't necessarily go
I'm
off
about to
of
say, give
you
me Penn State. No opt outs. Give me Missouri. Well, give me Missouri. No, fuck. Damn.
it's Ole Miss.
Give me Ole Miss. No. Opt outs. Give me Penn State with opt outs.
Okay, that's fair. And that game is gonna be in Atlanta at 12, December 30th.
Fuck,
Orange
I'll be there for
Bowl.
that. Let's buy tickets.
Shit.
Fuck it, let's buy tickets. See how
Shit.
much them bitches is.
Orange Bowl. Already covered that. Let's see. You got the Citrus Bowl. It's not really a big bowl. Iowa versus Tennessee. Tennessee blowing out Iowa. I mean, yeah, Tennessee's blowing out Iowa.
Iowa for the dub, man.
Opt outs or not.
Damn, these bitches cheap too.
Oregon's
We'll talk
playing
about that on otherwise.
Fiesta Bowl. Oregon's playing Liberty in the Fiesta Bowl.
My boy CJ Daniels finna go for 152 tuds on the ass, man.
Man, I don't like that nigga, bro. I don't.
Why not?
I played against him.
He cooked your ass, didn't he?
I didn't guard him.
Oh.
But when he came to block, all this nigga do was hold. You know what's funny? He does that shit to this day. Like
He gonna watch this episode too. I'm gonna send it to him.
shit, bro. Like, but he cool though. Like overall, like the nigga overall is good at football, bro. That's all I gotta say about it. Like,
He can
you
get away
know,
with it.
football aside, the nigga is simply good at the game of football. That's a damn good wide receiver. Now I don't necessarily like the way he block, but hey, if it works, it works. So hey, I should have got off the fucking block. That's all I
Got
gotta say.
off the fucking block.
I
Bro.
should have got off the fucking block. But hey, but yeah, I can see Oregon. Oregon's pretty good. I can see Liberty putting up a hell of a fight though. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Because you
know.
got to think about it. Like, once again, no defense gets played in the Pac-12. So you
And
got
Liberty can score.
Liberty can score. So I don't think that.
And if Oregon has
Nah,
opt outs,
They finna put belt to ass on Oregon.
I can see Liberty winning. Yo.
Oregon gonna put up points though for sure,
But overall, let's see what else we got going on. Is that all the New Year's Six bowls I just covered?
Ohio State and Missouri.
Okay, Ohio State, Missouri, and the Cotton Bowl. That game's in Texas.
Give me can I go first?
Go ahead.
Give me Missouri, just for the simple fact that when they found out they were playing us, they treated it as if it was their Super Bowl. They were all together. Ohio State players, they weren't even together yesterday. And we had 15 players in the portal. Get this, y'all, including QB1 and wide receiver 2 in the portal.
Yeah,
So
Missouri whooping y'all
I
ass.
think
yeah,
Missouri
y'all,
win
it's over.
unless our young guys is just like that. Because
No,
everybody thought Utah was going to whoop our ass in 2021, and
they're
we ended
not.
up beating them.
Your young guys ain't like that. Now when Ryan Day coaching.
Nigga, fucking crazy.
Now when Ryan Day coaching, I said it.
Never mind. I take everything I just said back. We finna whoop their ass with the young guys.
Okay, nigga.
Yeah. Anyway, more of
Then,
this guy.
but
Fuck, bro,
college
talking.
football playoff, we got the Rose Bowl. Other end of the playoff, number 1 Michigan versus number 4 Alabama. I got
Belt
Michigan
to
belt to
ass.
ass. I mean, oh fuck, I
He
said
said it right. He said it right.
I
Carlos,
got Alabama.
gotcha.
I got
No, he said it. He
Alabama
said it.
belt to ass.
Guys, he
Alabama's
said
whooping
it.
the shit out of
He
Michigan.
said Michigan belt to ass Alabama. I'm clipping that.
Well, here's the thing.
No.
I didn't get. I didn't finish the sentence. I just said Michigan belts ass.
Yeah,
I
in
didn't
the
say
Rose
Alabama.
Bowl, Michigan belt to ass in the Rose Bowl. Good
Alabama,
catch, Nick.
They gonna get belt to ass in the Rose Bowl. That
Alabama
shit
whooping
gonna
the
get
shit out of
wicked.
Michigan.
Give me Michigan just because you guys talk too much shit, man. I really
I
like
understand you want to
Alabama
stand
in the
with your
matchup, but
conference.
I can't
I,
stand you SEC niggas, bro.
I understand you want to stand with your conference, but we got to be real at some
Damn,
point.
I know.
it's getting dark in my shit, y'all.
Hell yeah, I can't
Yeah,
even
but
see you no
this
more.
nigga black.
Damn.
Shit, but
But yeah, I don't. Me mentally, I don't see Michigan even putting up a fight. Honestly, they're gonna put up like all together, no bullshit, probably like 16 points.
yeah, I say yeah. I don't think Michigan's gonna stop Jalen. Oh fuck, there goes Zach.
Damn, he out of there.
But I
Fuck
got
it, the show must continue. We already an hour or two in.
yep. But I got Washington beating Tech. Washington against Texas. I got Texas beating Washington. Texas versus Alabama, the 2009 rematch. um, Give me Alabama. Alabama beating Texas.
Yeah, I feel like just because Alabama's mad right now at Texas for even putting them in a situation to not even be in the college football playoff is that's enough to make me want to put belt to ass. Just because you even had the chance to try and do that to me is beyond me. But and that loss to Texas had the whole world doubting Alabama.
Yeah.
So
In a rematch,
yeah,
2009 and 2020, 2023, I got Alabama
they
whooping
played last
Texas.
year against each other, didn't it?
Yeah, and Bama barely won that.
That's
And,
what I'm saying.
Texas was really supposed to win because they didn't call that safety, which would have
Oh,
gave Texas 2 more points, which would have won in the game.
well, yeah. Then honestly, if that's the case, Texas does have a great chance of winning. But I just nah. And Washington, let's say hypothetically, like for some godforsaken reason, Washington beats Texas. Washington is going to go out there and get railed by whichever team wins that Alabama Michigan game because where's your defense? You
Yeah,
have no defense.
yeah.
And you think for just a second, Jalen Miro is not about to expose them weak ass DBs y'all got out there. You ever notice how a lot of DBs, when they get drafted, they come from these Pac 12 schools?
And get
Because they're
cooked.
the only people playing defense in that conference. That's why that happens. They're
Yeah,
not good. So nah, I don't
he's
see
cooking. He's cooking.
I don't see that shit happening, bro. Like Washington, you don't understand how much I hate Pac-12 football.
It's
Like
just it's some
it's
bullshit
the
to
worst
watch.
level of football possible, and that's a Power Five conference for what reason I don't know. Well, was they don't exist anymore, thank God. But they're finna bring that bullshit to other conferences, and we don't want to see Big Ten, bro. I swear to you, Oregon going to the Big Ten is the biggest mistake they're about to ever make in their life. Because you think you finna run that air raid bullshit against them teams?
Yeah, hell
Get the
no.
fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, that should have worked against Indiana and Purdue, but
Like
Ohio
Texas and
State,
Oklahoma
Michigan,
coming to the SEC, yeah, they gonna get their ass whooped, but not as bad as how
Oregon.
Colorado going to the Big 12. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
You not even beating K State because K State whoop ass every year. They beat good teams every year,
they
and they
sure
not
do.
even good.
Yep.
So nah,
But
it's
yeah,
over for them.
but yep. Those are our predictions for the New Year's Six in college football. Yeah, appreciate Wicc, Zach, technologically dispersed from the episode. So overall, appreciate y'all for coming on the show. Um,
Sure.
good episode. We talked our shit. That's what we do here. That's what we do.
That nigga said Ohio State was supposed to be in the in the playoffs.
Yeah, no, but like, hey, if you up and coming artists out there, go ahead and hit me up. We're trying to get your music on the show. Um, yeah,
Best song get a feature from Wick. That's not really important right now, but it will be important in the future.
yep, hell yeah, and and be sure to follow us on our social medias on Instagram at the Dirty South Podcast, YouTube at the Dirty South Podcast, and TikTok at the Dirty South Podcast. It's easy to remember. Okay, I promise you that.
Yeah, it's everything.
So just go ahead and follow us on all that shit, and um, I think that's about it. That's
Yeah,
about it. If we hit 50 subs, I'm giving out $100 to whoever.
that boy
And
rich.
in this economy, y'all niggas need that shit. I need
Facts.
that. Look, I really need the shit, but you know, I got prize picks to save me. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Bro,
Um,
I try to use Dabble, bro. And that
Deontay,
shit,
Deontay
yeah,
put you.
yeah.
Yeah,
They
I
didn't let
just.
me use it though, bro, because I'm in Alabama. That shit trash.
Oh shit, they let
Cause
I can.
I had some picks, and I really had firm belief in them picks too. Like
Sure, I use his code. My shit working, but I'm gonna put my code on the Instagram page, for Dabble.
I'm gonna put my prize picks on that bitch because I need $25 from one of y'all.
Yeah.
I'm not betting my money.
But here's the thing. But here's the thing. Each party gets $25. So,
Each party is $25
and then on top of
and a
that,
price match.
and a price match on top of that, if you use the code. So my code's already on the Instagram page. I'll get Wix on there too. But hey, appreciate y'all for coming on. Appreciate y'all for watching. Stay dirty, stay safe, stay dangerous. We out.